Hey, what's up, guys? Good morning, good morning. Okay, so we got a few stuff moving right now. We got specifically ALRN gapping up, looking pretty good here. It's sitting at 190s from 105. So we're watching ALRN. We're watching JAGX as well. JAGX is kind of tapping the previous closing price, bouncing off of it, sitting just under $2 now. We're watching that. Watching CYTH. We got CYTH sitting at 202s. Oh, man. Yeah, I did not get enough sleep last night, guys. Just not even close to enough sleep last night. Oh, man. We got ZSAN, CYTH. Honestly, there's really not that many, like, nice gappers today. There's just not that many. We got like BYFC, maybe SYN, NSPR. We're watching Bingo. I mean, it's trying. It's on the list. You know. V-Race trying. That one might rip up a little bit later. We got SGRP. We got CYTH trying. Hey, what's up, Wretched? Hey, that's cool, man. Hey, good luck, brother. I hope you do well, man. Caffeine injections, bro. I got like this little. It's not coffee. But it's like that little Mio stuff where you pour water in the cup and then you stake the caffeine squirt bottle and you squirt the flavored caffeine water into your cup. That's what I have this morning. I'm gonna get a big sip in there and try to wake myself up here. But yeah, we're watching CYTH. NSPR, SGRP, maybe ALRN, BYFC. At this point in time, I'm hoping something shows up here on my list. I'm hoping we get something that looks good, you know? At this point in time, I'm just hoping something shows up that looks good. The closest one that looks good, that did look good, but now it doesn't look good, is CYTH. I mean, this one kind of looks good. If it can hold 5 maybe and push up, it looks okay. Hey, nice, Bruno. Hey, congrats, man. What's up, Justin? Man, I gotta add some of this music. This music's actually pretty cool, man. Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna add all of this. This is all pretty good. See what else I got. You tell I did not get enough sleep last night, guys. I did not get close to enough sleep. You know, not even close. Ugh. It sounds really 90s. CYDY? Am I missing out? I mean, it's not doing anything, man. It's an OTC stock. It's not doing anything. I mean, it's up, but there's no volume in pre-market for me to want to trade it. Ooh, look at UONE, OCG, CDTX. TLGT, BYFC. I'm looking at the latest gaps, but nothing crazy. BYFC's close. CLVS. BYFC is about the closest one I got. We got BYFC. We got time. I got NAKD already up here. That one looks alright. We got G and US. V-Ray. JGX. V-Ray actually has some potential. I don't know what the float is. Let me start looking up the catalyst for some of these. We're going to start with ALRN. It's sitting just under $2, and the levels I'm watching specifically for this one are 180, $2. We got a little bit at like 210, and then we can watch like 225 right here, and then probably just 250 right here, and then it's 260 level. And if we really break down, we can watch 150. That's what I'm looking at least. All right. You know, we're gonna see if we find anything that looks good. Nothing really looks good right now. It's all kind of dull. I mean, we got ALRN. I don't see any catalyst here that came out recently for this. Aileron Therapeutics last month said it expects to initiate Phase 1B randomized placebo-controlled clinical trial of the N-chemoprotective agent ALRN. And when I say N, it means novel, which just means new. ALRN 6924 in patients with advanced non-small cell lung cancer in the fiscal year 2021. But see, that was a while back. I mean, they don't have anything really new for ALRN, so this one's basically just up for no reason. We don't know why this thing's up. Alright, okay, I appreciate that, Professor Nancy. Thank you. 123 remaining on the shelf, with most previous offerings being at the market. Okay, gotcha. So yeah, y'all be careful with ALRN. Y'all can get hit with an offering. What was the one that did it the other day? Was it OCGN? Or no, it was CTRM. I actually remember this one. CTRM, look at this. Boom, look at that, man. That was a shady one. Look at that. At like 8 o'clock, at like 9 o'clock market time, when everybody's getting ready to dip buy in pre-market, they cause 50% drops. Alright. I mean, BYFC is not that bad. I mean, we're watching BYFC here. Yes, a lot of people talking about NIO. I mean, listen, I don't want to believe you guys are trying to pump up NIO. I mean, I don't think anybody would logically try to pump up NIO. What's the float of? Let me check the float real quick. The float of NIO is $1 billion. And so, or 1 billion shares, I'm sorry. The float of NIO is 1 billion shares, which means, let me put that into perspective for you guys. Okay, just a little, thought experiment, if you will. All right. If all of us in this room right now, if all of us bought NIO at exactly the same time, say we each bought 200 shares of NIO. Say we each bought 500 shares of NIO at exactly the same time, it wouldn't influence NIO much at all. So like, I'm going to give you guys the benefit of the doubt and assume you're not here pumping NIO, which is a billion float stock. It's never going to move. With that said, though, NIO is down today. Let's look at the daily chart. The daily chart looks strong. Hey, listen, to y'all's credit, the daily chart looks good. It's sitting here chilling right around these highs. And I think one day it's going to make the test of the highs. Is it today? Who knows? My honest opinion on it. Good luck, everybody holding NIO right now. Alright, we also have USWS starting to move. Little thought experiment, if you will, from the people. TRIB. SYN doesn't look that bad. I don't know why. Do I have this one on my list? I don't think I do. CYDY. In 5 years, it'll be worth 400. Hey, listen, maybe y'all are right. Listen, I'm not here to judge 5 years. I'll tell you this, and I'm going to be honest about this, okay? I'll be honest about it, all right? It hurts to say, but I was skeptical of NIO. Let me find a more reasonable chart here. I was skeptical of NIO when it was down here at $6. And now this thing's at 53. I mean, hey, listen, thus is the stock market. But I'll be honest about it. I used to day trade NIO a lot. And I made money with it. But you can tell I'm just not a long-term investor, man. I'm skeptical of everything under $10. If it's under $10, I probably don't like it long-term. Anyways, CYTH. I mean, I don't know what the float is here. But the volume's good for CYTH. Let's take a look at this one. The float is 4.4 million. Small float for CYTH. We got a few confirmed levels right around 515 that we can watch. Honestly, I don't think it's 515. I think it's more 520 right here. So we got a confirmed area at around 520. We could look at 552. I just don't think it's respecting it as much as it should. And so we're watching these, basically. Maybe 6, but we're watching these. Let's see if we can find a catalyst for CYTH. Sorry, I'm trying to change the music. I just don't. Alright. CYTH is up. This is Cyclotherapeutics. Their shares are trading higher after the company announced, quote, positive efficacy data from an extension protocol with trapsil in patients with Niemann-Pick disease type C. And so again, they had positive efficacy data come out from an extension protocol with another company. And so positive data that came out for CYTH. Small float. I certainly am watching this one. We'll see what happens with it. Very small float. We'll see what we get. We also have AAME here, and we can watch this one. The volume is very light. Although, maybe it has a small float. Let's see what the float is. The float's 4 million. We'll watch it. I mean, it could run. It could not run, too, but it could run as well, I guess. Like I said, we have ALRN, which last month they said they initiated a phase 1B randomized placebo-controlled clinical trial of the novel chemoprotective agent ALRN 6924 in patients with advanced non-cell lung cancer in fiscal year 2020. This is probably my favorite one right now. Although, wait, Nancy, you there? Didn't you say this one had a Think or swim? Hey, yes, sir. That's right. Hey, hit the like button. Don't be cheap. Hit the like button. Everybody does it. You know you want to. No, I've never heard of that one. Top fives. Sorry, honestly, to be honest, the channel gets so many people here today, it's hard to keep up with the chat nowadays, guys. It really is. We got a lot of people here now. Yesterday, we had 1,000 people here live, which is pretty crazy. Not 1,000, I'm rounding up, but I need to round up for my ego. So, yeah, yesterday we had 970 people here live. So, yeah, I'm certainly rounding up there. We had 1,000 people here live yesterday. So, hey, the chat moves fast, team. The chat moves fast. OGEN making moves. BYFC. This is Broadway Financial. Them and CF Bank got regulatory approval to merge with each other. So again, it's a merger here with BYFC. It's worth watching, I think, as well. Futures trading has an app. Was it 944D? On my end, I think it showed 970. Alright, to speak on runners here, guys, look at CYTH. CYTH, look at this. It's at 570, small float. Interesting moves here. Hey, that's right, Chase, you know. Honestly, I talked to my wife about it. I don't know what I'm going to do if I turn famous. Not famous. I know it's not really famous. But, like, it's a little bit nerve-wracking, to be honest. Streaming with almost 1,000 people there. That's a little bit nerve-wracking, to be honest. It's also a little bit weird having... It's also a little bit weird having haters that, like, you could tell just genuinely hate me. It's like, I don't do anything. Talk about your trading app membership? What? What trading app membership? I don't have a trading app membership, bro. What are you talking about? Oh, you might be talking about Top Step. I'll talk about it later. I don't really plug anything or push anything as an affiliate until later on in the stream. If I do, I don't really try to. I try not to hit people with that too early. We'll talk about some stocks, you know. What's up, AJ? What's up? Based. Imagine having 1 million. Yeah, Muhammad, for sure, bro. Listen, I would trip out, dude. Like I said, I don't even know how to deal with this many. What other kind of music you want to listen to, guys? Let's see. I could feel it, you know. I could feel it. Alright, but yeah, CYTH, may watch. What else are you guys looking at? Have you ever used Robinhood? Yeah, I've used Robinhood. Yeah. CYTH, I believe the float for this one was 4 million. It's starting to push up. There's 6. Alright, so we're at 6. Do I want to try to get into this little cup and handle style play here? If it pulls back to 580s, I'm buying it. Even if it holds 6, I might buy it. You know, we're going to get it with 25 shares right now. Oh, no, got it. What did I do? Oh, I've marketed. Okay. Alright, there's the pullback. We'll take this pullback. No, that's a terrible fill. Yeah, Yeah, that's a better fill. Alright, we're in. We're in with 25 shares here for CYTH. Trying to get in a little cup and handle style play. I'm starting to notice the range is a little bit larger than I necessarily anticipated here, though, but we'll still trade it. Greetings from Kazakhstan. Wish I could trade US stocks. Hey, what's up, brother? What's up, man? Greetings from Texas, dude. Alright, so there's the pop. We caught it. We'll add more to this one if we start to get a rip over these pre-market highs, too. So, like, we wanted to hold over 6, to be honest. New candle would be lovely here. When's the new candle open up? 30 minutes? Man, that fill was bad. Oh, no, the spread is gnarly here. Okay. We're okay. Alright. We're doing okay. Spread's closing out a little bit. Alright, there's over 6s. Okay, 603s. Alright, so here's the new candle. Whoa, dude. Like $50 in losses just flashed on the screen. Did anybody see that? Thinkorswim needs to chill out, bro. Alright, there's 601s. Like I said, the float's very small here. Come on, fill me. Ah. You're not gonna fill me right there, bro? Ah. Fill me. There we go. What? I didn't want 75 shares, man. I didn't want 75 shares. I wanted 50. Thank you. What a lovely, lovely platform this is. Alright, well now we gotta just give ourselves a much tighter risk because we have a much larger trade than we initially expected and wanted here. We also have 2 big up wicks, but the spread's floating around up there. Alright. Maybe it'll work out. Alright, nice little squeeze. Alright, we got out of half there, and hey, it did work out. Look at that. Alright, we're out. Hey, so we caught it. Not bad for an early little morning trade. And again, pre-market trading has actually gone unbelievably well lately. You know, surprising enough. The spread was a little scary there, but we made it work. Yeah, hey, thanks, Cruzzer. That would be considered 2-day trades on a PDT account, right? I don't know if selling is considered... I don't know. To be honest, I'm pretty sure that is solely dependent on the platform you're using, on whether they would consider that 2 or 1. I'm on a cash account, so it doesn't matter to me. It's not a day trade for me because I don't have a restriction to the PDT rule with a cash account. But, yeah, as for if you were on a margin account, as for whether that would be considered 2-day trades, it would be up to the broker, I think. Somebody in the chat might know a little bit more here. I'm also looking at OSS, but we caught the move. And again, look at OSS. We also have ATOM. I don't know what the float is on ATOM, but it looks very small. We got CYTH here. And again, the name of this strategy is very simple. It's just it's the cup and handle pullback strategy, where you get the cup. You can see it looks like a cup, a U. Looks like a U-shaped breakout pattern / cup. We got the little micro pullback around the VWAP. That's what we bought into, and then we just wrote it up here. Very strong strategy. Works really well. No, you can't short on a cash account. About 5,000 a day, Brendan. Sometimes different, it just depends. Yeah, with Weeble, I don't know why you can't trade right now, man. But yeah, we'll watch it. We'll see if it holds 620s now. Yeah, I'm in Thinkorswim right now. Here's another pullback to 6. I think it might bounce here too. I don't know for sure. And when I say this, I'm not trying to give out stock advice, purely entertainment purposes. I'm not telling you guys to buy, but I think it might bounce at 6. You know, that's just my own personal opinion. There's the bounce. You know. So, we'll see. But, again, purely entertainment purposes only. Exactly, Brendan. No, I think it's gonna bounce at 6, like I said. And look, there's the bounce. I mean, you gotta understand something here. With low float momentum moves, right? It's all about gathering steam and then continuing to push up. Alright, the reason I was able to call this bounce, and it did bounce at 6, even if it rips down now, the initial bounce, prediction I had was right here, which is that it did bounce at 6. Look at that, it went exactly down to the very sit of 6 and then bounced. It's very easy, okay? So when you break over a whole dollar, and this is a very simple technical analysis kind of flow pattern, okay? When you break over a half or whole dollar, and especially the VWAP, and so we broke over the VWAP, we broke over a whole dollar of 6. Okay, big psychological level. You can see I documented this level well before this. Alright? And so when we break over this level here, we break over that $6 level like this, right? And then we pull back to it here. That's a solid dip buy that a lot of other traders are looking for, right? A lot of other traders are looking to dip buy it at 6 because it's the cup and then you got the handle. And I got into a little bit of a handle play here, but this could be considered another handle, especially when it breaks over the whole dollar of 6. And so when it pulls back to a confirmed level, a lot of traders are jumping in there, thus giving it more momentum, and you're going to get a bounce there, at least a small bounce, a huge percentage of the time. And that's how I'm able to sit there and say, yeah, I think it's going to bounce at 6. And it bounces at 6 because it's a big psychological level that I understand is going to have some sway over a stock's movement, over that stock's movement. And so that's how we get the bounce there. Yeah, exactly. And it's not gonna, it might not hold. This is why I scalp. That's why I said it might rip down now, but it bounced 30 cents, 28 cents. There's 28 cents to profit there if you're fast like I am in these trades. And so PECK, guys, PECK. This is a solar stock if I remember correctly. Wow, look at PECK ripping up here. PECK, guys. Let's see if we can find a catalyst here for this one. So PEC is going to change its name to iSun Energy. I told you guys it was solar. Trade on the NASDAQ under the ticker symbol iSun, I-S-U-N. They're going to acquire iSun Energy in an all-stock deal. And so, yeah, that's the catalyst here, is that it's an acquisition. Yes, Jay. Hey, thank you, Robert. I appreciate you looking out for the questions being asked. Because like I said, sometimes I'm going to miss out on these questions. Why does check come up as a crypto on Robinhood? I don't know. But look at PECK. Making rips. No, J-Man, that's usually what I stick with. I'm pretty simple, man. I'm a purist at heart when it comes to charting. And so, number one, the reason I use a 1-minute chart mostly, and I'll look at a daily chart as well. So I'll use like a 1-minute chart and a daily chart. And I know those might seem contradictory, and they kind of are. The real reason I use both is because I need to identify major levels on a weekly or daily chart. And then I try to scalp off of those levels on a 1-minute chart. I rarely use like a 15-minute. I don't use a 5-minute chart much either. But what you got to understand is that I'm a scalper. I might hold these things for like a minute or less, right? And so with that, it wouldn't make much sense for me to use a 5-minute chart if I'm only going to be holding positions for 30 seconds. It just doesn't make much sense. The time frame of chart you use should directly correlate with the time frame of trading of trades you're getting into, right? And so if you're getting into long-term day trades, sure, you use a 5-minute, 15-minute, whatever. If you're getting into scalps, you probably want to use a 1-minute chart. Some people even use like 30-second charts. When's the last time you traded a breakout, John? Yesterday. Yesterday. I traded a breakout yesterday. I'm pretty sure I did, at least. You'll see me trade breakouts only some, like, very rarely. Most of the time, it's on the E-mini. It's in futures. Is mostly where I trade breakouts now. But even still, like, even when I trade breakouts, it's most of the time, like, breaking out and then giving me a tiny pullback to enter into. So it's not technically trading a breakout. Technically, it'd still be a pullback entry. But, kind of, you know. No. Could you explain pre-market trades? Pre-market is just slower movements, lower volume trading where the main market is not open, but a lot of the time it's meant for like catalysts to come out, news releases, you know, offerings. You'll see offerings in pre-market. So it's the few hours before the real open where stocks are technically open, but there's some restrictions on trading. But yeah, PECK making rips here. You know, I was watching NSPR here. Nah. What about SYN? What do you guys think about SYN? ALRN did look much better. Now it doesn't really look that good. There we go. Alright guys, I got my LSU hat on. You know, we're gonna have a better year next year, you know. You know how you know how your voice sounds different in your head? You know what I mean? Than when you really like say it. I just heard my voice on on the replay. And dude, do I have a high-pitched voice? I mean, I know it's not the lowest pitch voice, but like, oh wow, look at CYTH. Everybody make fun of my voice, I guess is what I'm trying to say here. You know, give me your best burn about my voice right now in chat. Let me hear it. Anyways, CYTH, it did hold a VWAP. Justin Bieber voice, hey, I like it. Yep. Hey, I appreciate the honesty, Rocco. I really do, man. Thank you, sir. At least you're honest, bro. You know. Alright. CYTH is breaking highs here. Look at CYTH. It's up to 640s. Chirping's fine. Hey. Good to hear. Yeah. I know, I'm just making fun of myself, you know. A lesson I teach my daughter is you can't be afraid to make fun of yourself. Because if you don't and you take yourself too seriously, nobody's going to want to be your friend. You got to be able to make fun of yourself sometimes. And laugh at yourself. It's important. Life lesson right there. Anyways, we got CYTH here. We're watching it. Another one that's showing up on my list is ANCN. Yeah, we're watching PEC here. PEC is a merger play. So we're watching PECK here. This is a big move. A lot of volume, and you can see the levels I drew are kind of okay. We're looking to break 11s now for PECK. You can see it's sitting right under 1130, which was the pre-market high. What's the float of PEC? I know it's an acquisition. Do you only have one monitor? No. 1.7 million float for PEC. Okay, yeah, for sure. Then it's definitely worth watching. Alright, so Nancy, though, remember, guys, Nancy, what she does really well, and y'all go follow her on Discord and hang out with her in the morning sometimes, because she's really helpful. And if you want to know whether there's like a potential liability offering on the table in some of these stocks, she is really good at identifying those. I'll post our Discord link here. Just want to give a shout out and a thanks to Nancy for always looking out. Here, let me post it. Y'all go check out the Discord. But yeah, so basically what she said for PECK is that PECK has 50 million remaining on the shelf with a 6.9 million ATM. So yeah, y'all be careful. You know, it is a merger, or an acquisition, but y'all be careful. We also have NXTD showing up here. NXTD trying to spike up a little bit. Here's NXTD right now. It's at 150s. What did Bitcoin end up doing? What did crypto end up doing? So wow, crypto is at 32,100s. So Bitcoin actually broke yesterday's high. Let me see. Yeah, Bitcoin broke yesterday's high this morning. Or no, I guess that was yesterday. Last night, Bitcoin broke yesterday's high. So hey, look at crypto stocks. Look at like MARA, DPW, because Bitcoin is up there. CYTH is still looking really strong here. The next pullback area is 620. I don't think I'm going to take it, but that's the next level. It hit 34K. Yeah, I saw that, man. What's up, Sib? Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad feeling, Bruno. It has 50 million in the shelf still remaining. Small float, though, which is good. Voice is clear and understandable. That's all that matters. The voice that makes money. Welcome to the soothing sounds of John in the morning. You know, PECK though, guys. This thing's ripping up. It's at 1180s. Look at that. So making moves here. How's the music level? The music volume good? Should be good. We also have JAGX here, which I gotta watch how I say this. It might sound like a curse word. If I just pronounce it. But JAGX here. Sitting at 211s. We're watching that. IMBI showing up on the scans, but not the best volume. BRQS. I know that one has a low flow as well. ONTX. A lot of people talking about like ZOM. ZOM. Doesn't look bad. It's gapping up some. And again, I'm going to say this just like I said yesterday. Okay? I'm going to say this exactly how I said it yesterday. Alright? When I say a stock looks good, I do not mean buy that stock. That is the last thing I mean. I just said, when I say a stock looks good, in every stock on my watch list today, if I say a stock looks good and I include a stock on my watch list in the title, I am not telling you to buy that stock. All I'm saying is I might day trade that stock later. Might. You know, that's why it's a watch list. Because I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know if they're going to continue going up. All I know is that they have good enough volume now for me to be somewhat interested in them at the opening bell for momentum day trading. That's it. I don't know what these things are going to do long term. I'm not telling anybody to buy at the open. That's the last thing I'm telling anybody. We are not investment professionals. We are not liable if you lose. Our channel's called Beginner Trading because we're just a free resource and community for traders. Don't be dumb, people. Don't be dumb. The best advice I can give you. If you're just now getting started in day trading, understand that you will probably lose. You know, statistically speaking, most day traders are going to lose. And so understand that. Don't force it too hard. And if you are going to trade very, very small for your first account. Don't listen to the gurus that tell you to trade large. Unnecessary. You just trade very small and learn and grow. That's the goal of this channel. And so I hope that makes sense. With that said, I love you all. I appreciate you being here. You know, let's make some money today, hopefully. All right, so PEC's still ripping. CNFR. Jason, get out of here, bro. Trade with what you're okay to lose. Exactly, Kevin. Exactly, man. ACST. Bro, I live in Dubai, UAE, and Bitcoin is not legal in my country. Can I even trade with any international broker? Police will arrest me or there will be a withdrawal. Probable. I don't know. I have no idea, bro. Ask your attorney, man. I have no idea, brother. Those are the type of questions, like you ask me a tax question, I'm just gonna be like, yo, I have no idea. You ask me anything legal, I have no idea, you know. Dubai is like the dopest country ever, though. I low-key wish I lived in Dubai because that is like the coolest country ever. Shout out to Dubai. But yeah, like as for what happens legally speaking, I have no idea. Ask an attorney, bro. CYTH starting to push back up. We're watching it. It's starting to make some moves. Grew. I mean, bro, in Dubai, all I know, I've never been to Dubai, but all I know is that in Dubai, people are flying around on jetpacks over the ocean. Jetpacks. You ever seen the movie Rocket Man? That's what they're doing over there in Dubai. They're flying around on jetpacks here. You know, I can't compete with that over here in the US. You know? My YouTube channel would be huge if I lived in Dubai. You know? That's an idea right now. I'm going to name it Rocket Trading, and I'm going to fly around trading stocks on a jetpack. You know? Let me trademark that idea, you know? That's not how it works. I know, but still. Yeah, I like Elton John, Rocket Man. Rocket Man's good. Tiny Dancers is the best Elton John song, followed by Sons of Bankers, Sons of whatever it goes. That's the other one. Those are all good. You gotta respect Elton John, man. That dude's music is the truth. Doesn't matter what, you know, what your political stances are or anything like that. Elton John's music is the truth. You guys know it. All right, we got PECK. Now, I'm looking at it to pull back maybe to 1120s. I don't know if I'm going to dip buy it. It's still a little bit extended, and I would actually prefer maybe an $11 pullback better to the VWAP to give me a little bit less risk. To be honest, I'm probably not going to trade this one in pre-market. The range is too big. It's a little too risky, and I think I'm just going to hold back on this one. CYTH, though, is pulling back down to 6, and it doesn't look bad either. Quick question, bro. I see you looking at stocks and you go, looking good or not for me. What's the first thing you see that makes you say those things? Okay, so the question is, what determines whether I like a stock or whether I don't like a stock? Okay, when I look at a chart, the number one deciphering thing here that's going to help me choose between those two is volume. The stock needs to have good volume if I'm going to trade it. Technical analysis is a self-fulfilling thing, which means you need to have other people buying the stock at those levels if you want the stock to go up at those levels. And you have to have people selling a stock at certain levels if you want the stock to go down at certain levels. And so without volume, patterns fulfill less often in less significant ways. All right. And so the number one thing I look for is volume. And there's a few ways you can look at that. Obviously, you can look at just the average shares traded per minute. CYTH, on the for instance, has around 50 to 100,000 shares traded every minute. Good volume. That's good volume for pre-market. That's something I'm interested in. And especially if it's holding really well and it's holding over the VWAP, that stock looks good to me. I would like trading those. I'm not saying it's going to go up. I'm just saying that type of stock looks good to me. Now, if we look at SEEL, for instance, on the other hand, in pre-market, it's got like 2,000 shares traded per minute, maybe. Low volume. You can look at the chart. It's really choppy. Not my style. Not something I like trading. Just less. There's less of an edge for me to trade this, and so I'm not trading it. All right. That's mainly the difference. PECK. Big volume. This one's got hundreds of thousands of shares traded per minute. You can see it's very strong, holding these moves, and so it's going to be more tempting to trade, and it's going to have a larger edge for me if I do trade it. So I hope that makes sense, but it's mostly just dependent on volume. And again, I'm not saying these stocks are going to go up. What I'm saying is that I might trade them at the open if they still look good at the opening bell. But I'm looking for volume, and I think if you're going to day trade, especially scalp, you need good volume. That's the most important thing. The next thing I probably look at is the float. So if the float is over, say 100 million, I'm not saying I won't trade it, but I'm less likely to trade it. Another way to look at it is if the float is less than 2 million, I might trade it, but I'm going to scale down substantially because a stock with a float less than 2 million, really less than 3 million, is a very small float, and they have the potential to move crazy. Some examples of that historically in the past few weeks are ACY, crazy moves. 1.5 million in the float for ACY, crazy moves. Some other ones are ANTE, crazy moves yesterday. 1.2, 1.3 million in the float, small float there. Point is, a lot of these are very small floats, and so with that, you gotta scale down in size. Anyways, hope that helps. Thanks, bro. Changes the way I was looking at it. Hit the like. Hey, no worries, man. Yeah, that's what I'm here for. And that's something that you really need to that's something that massively improved my trading. Where, sometimes I would look at a stock. Let me find an example of it. SYN. Look at SYN. It's really not that bad. Look at SYN. Volume's good. Float looks like it's probably a little bit large. Let's see what the float is. All right, so the float is 19 million. So it's a small float. It's reasonable. I might trade it. It just depends on if it holds or what happens here. We got POLA, which is another solar stock. Here's another example. I look at this. No volume. It's gapping up some. Sure, it's gapping up, what, 20 cents? Not a bad little gap up, but there's no volume here. It's got no shares traded. And so I don't want to trade it. It also, for instance, let's look at PECK. When it has volume, you have new levels that you can look at. The levels are more obvious and self-evident, so you can trade off of those levels and look for easier seen confirmations, as well as easier levels that everybody else sees as well when there's good volume, where if there's no volume, it's just kind of, where are the levels here? No volume here, where are the levels? It's hard to draw these levels. It's not worth trading. So I need good volume. That's the point. FUBO here, FUBO. Rip it up big. It's a little bit more expensive. Fun fact, I actually have FUBO as my cable service. So FUBO is really good. It's more, I would say it's more suited for sports fans. But FUBO, it's like $60 a month. It gives me cable TV, and then it gives me sports. It gives me the NFL, it gives me college, it gives me basketball, it gives me UFC. And so it gives me those sports channels that I need. Yeah, so far I like it. It's got movies as well, but it's pretty cheap and it's good. I like Fubo. But yeah, it's ripping up. I don't know why it's up. Hopefully they don't start raising prices on me. All right, let's look up Fubo's catalyst here. All right, so Fubo put out fourth quarter revenue of 94 to 98 billion dollars. That's crazy. Fubo TV says paid subscribers at the end of the year are expected to exceed 545,000. So they've been growing like crazy. Okay, let me. I thought that number sounded a little bit crazy. This is an error on. Business Wire. It's just an error. So it's 94 to 98 million. I thought billion sounded a little bit crazy. I was gonna say, man, they're going for Amazon. But yeah, it's 94 to 98 million with the M, not a B. Anyways, PECK still rip it up. It's at 1430s, guys. 1430s. Crazy moves. Alright, we got FAT showing up here. Like, even FAT here. This is pretty low volume, too. It's not bad, but even this is low volume. Like, 10,000 shares traded a minute. Just not really that good. How much am I up today? I'm up like $10, $15, $12. It's like $12. CYTH tanking. Yeah. And so yeah, I'm not going to trade it unless it breaks back above the VWAP and holds. That's something that is very specific to my system. Like, if you guys want to know why I'm trading certain stocks and why I don't trade other ones, I'm not going to trade it on the long side unless it's over the VWAP. It has to be above the VWAP. If it's underneath the VWAP, I will never trade it. Alright, so in order for me to trade this one again, it needs to get back above the VWAP and then hold 6, to be honest. What's up, Austin? Good morning, bro. Are you waiting for an entry point on PECK? I don't know, man. It's up so much already. I'll probably just wait to trade the opening bell. I'm not going to trade this in pre-market. I think it's a little bit more risky in pre-market for me right now. I'd rather trade the opening bell and see what we get. No, I trade crossovers too, Todd. Crossovers just don't show up as much. And so, like, what happens is, if I trade crossover, it's going to be in the first 10 minutes, and I'm initially going to be looking for some drops with extension away from the opening bell. What was one that I looked at? It was like ALRN. Yeah, so I might look for a crossover here for ALRN today. If you look at the, it's setting up for the crossover. We got some extension away from the VWAP. We've got the two moving averages set up in the right spot. The white line is above the blue line, which is what we really need here. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it's a good lesson. Like, the VWAP is a trend indicator. So unless you're specifically trading reversals, if a stock is below the VWAP, you should not go long on it. In my system. And if it's above the VWAP, you should not go short. Unless you're trading reversals. You're trading reversals, sure, do whatever you want. But if you're not trading reversals and you're just trading regular strategies, you don't want to short a stock when it's in an upward trend above the VWAP, and you don't want to long a stock when it's in a downward trend below the VWAP, again, unless you're specifically targeting reversals, if that makes sense. AIHS, trying to pop a little bit. Nothing really. The volume's too low. But we got this initial push was okay. We'll watch it. It might get some volume coming in. We'll see. TTI, looks alright. Here, I gotta change the song. I just don't like this one. It's too distracting. Alright, but CHEK is not looking bad. I use the 12 EMA and the 26 SMA. And when the 26 SMA crosses underneath the 12 EMA is usually when I use it. I believe today is trash day. Hey, I already did it, bro. I've been on it the last few days, but I appreciate it, John. Hey, thank you, sir. But no, I took my trash out already today, bro. But I appreciate you looking out, man. Yeah, we're looking at NXT or NAKD, Naked Brands. We're watching it. It's a little cheap, but hey, we'll watch it. MLND. Look at MLND, guys. MLND getting a big volume surge and then a big pullback. PEC still ripping up, guys. Look at PECK. Crazy move here. It's too much on this chart, though. We'll bring up the moving average set later. Right now, we're just looking at levels. Hey, my man. Appreciate the $4.99 super chat, John. Thank you, brother. Hey, appreciate that, man. Hey, thank you, sir. Shout out to my man, John Smith, for the $4.99 super chat, brother. Appreciate that, man. Thank you, sir. Yeah, BNGO is down. Still looking at ALRN, and like I said, I might look at this one for the crossover, maybe. Yeah, the trumpets went hard there, you know. I use Thinkorswim. I use Thinkorswim. That is the 12 EMA. The 12 EMA. Look at JAGX here. Yeah, it might not be on Webull, and yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to trade right now, so I mean, my time in force doesn't matter. I can change it to EXT. Hey, that's right, you know. Sorry, this music's tripping me out. JAGX ripping up though. OGEN is not that bad. OGEN. Look at ACST. I mean, ACST's been moving okay here, and a lot of these we're just waiting to see if we get breakouts at the open. They're a little bit too choppy for me right now. You know, like sure, the volume is like 150,000 shares traded per minute, but when you look at the price of the stock being only 44 cents, I mean, you're gonna have more shares traded, so I think the volume's still a little bit too low for me for ACST. ZCMD, RWLK. We got CYTH here. CYTH is good. Oh, I got the hiccups. I've had the hiccups every day where I've woken up in the morning. Like, every day. Is OCGN done? I don't know, man. It's looking weak. I'll say that. Alright, we got PECK. Look at 13s. We got like the $14.50 half-dollar level there, too. So that's what I got with this chart. I don't think it looks bad. CYTH with the big pullback. I mean, it's down to, you know, what's honestly interesting is that I drew this 550 level out before. I drew this 550 at level out like an hour ago, which is crazy because you can see, like I drew this level out an hour ago and you can see exactly where your stock goes. And they say technical analysis doesn't work, which is just crazy. Like I said, if you rewatch the stream and you watch when I drew this 550 level out right here, it was like an hour ago, way before it actually pulled back here. And so you can see it actually went down exactly to the very cent, the exact cent of 550 and bounced exactly there, which is why, you know, you got to watch these half and whole dollars, but they say technical analysis doesn't work. JAGX starting to rip up here. I don't know what the float of JAGX is. The float is 63 million, not too bad. But it's starting to move up. We're watching 250s. Not small, not huge. About middle ground float here. We're watching 250. Probably 225 as well. But here it goes for JAGX. We'll see if it actually holds here now. SNDL technical analysis. I got you, Julian. 1 second, bro. Yeah. Alright, so look, JAGX, guys, like I said, it's at 243s, 242s. The next step is 250 here for it. Volume's coming in now. Look at JAGX, guys. 243s. Alright, so there's 245s. So JAGX is getting volume. 246s, 247s. Pulling back to 40s. We'll see what happens here now with it. Nice, Jonathan. Alright, so yeah, somebody asked me about SNDL technical analysis here. So here's the thing, right? This light blue line, I actually have a level here. Let me remove it. So this light blue line is the previous closing price. And so SNDL actually just recently broke under the previous closing price, thus going from green on the day, which is above that level, to red on the day, which is below that level. So we just switched from green on the day to red on the day. It's now a down gap. And I would watch 50 cents. I mean, 50 cents is the major level. I don't know whether it's going to go up, down, sideways. No idea. But I love using 50 cents levels. The other low is pre-market low at 53 cents. You know, it breaks underneath this, it's going to be pretty weak. And especially if it breaks under 50 cents, it's going to look really weak. And then for highs, I'm just looking at like 59. Pre-market high right there. Looking at the longer term move. You know, we got a big resistance level at like 60 if it ever gets there. But yeah. I would watch like 50 and 45 cents. 45 actually has some confirmation as well. So this is what I would look at for me. But everybody's a little bit different. ZOM. It's alright. It's got decent volume. NAKD. What was the other one? JAGX. Another one that was moving that we haven't really talked about is BYFC. We might look for the crossover play in this as well. It just depends on if it sets up for it good enough. It just depends on if it sets up good enough for it. We're still looking at CYTH. Still looking at JAGX, which looks like it might be making a push now. CYTH is trying to break under 550, which if it does, it looks really weak. This is old school with the tunes. Trust me. What did Fubo? Fubo's still looking strong up there. CHEK. What's the market doing? CHEK, it's looking okay. We're watching it. We got 13 minutes until the opening bell, team. We got GRNQ tops. Nothing really looks that good today. I mean, there's not that much volume in the market right now. We got a few things that are gapping up, like PECK, CYTH, JAGX, CHEK. I think I said that one. You know, like SYN. You know, but like with regard to like volume, it's not the best morning. Yeah, I mean, for people, if your screen's ever blurry, it's certainly not on my end. It's not blurry for everybody. If your screen's blurry, you just want to refresh the screen. I'm looking at some of these that are showing up. NAKD's making a rip. If you like cheaper penny stocks, NAKD up to 33, 34 cents. Am I missing anything that we really haven't seen yet? And don't give me stocks that like you just like. All right, like, do you guys see any like good significant gap ups that have good volume that I haven't looked at this morning? If you have, let me know in the chat right now. And like I said, don't tell me a bunch of stocks that have not gapped up that you're just trying to pump up everybody. I want to see stocks that are actually gapping up with good volume. CYTH is dropping. Nah, I've looked at PEC. I've looked at PEC a bunch of times. PEC is okay. I mean, it's down to the VWAP there. GHSI, gotcha. No volume, about break even on the day. I like the 50-cent level being right underneath us because I think that'll give us some support, but who knows. But not enough volume for me, unfortunately, for that one, man. Yeah, JAGX is pulling back. We'll see if it holds now at 225. Yeah, ZOM. I've seen ZOM as well. ZOM looked bad. Didn't look bad. We're watching 50 cents above us. If it breaks 50 cents, it might get interesting, and I might get tempted to trade it. Alright, yeah, I gotta add this song. This song's super dope, man. You gotta love it. Relaxing, you know? Get that relaxing saxophone in there, you know? Hey, I appreciate the sub, Andre. Yeah, y'all be like them. Hit the subscribe button. We have been growing like crazy the last few days. Literally, we've been growing by like 250 people a week. Or no, let me rephrase that. 250 subscribers a day at this channel. We've been growing by 250 a day. Appreciate the sub, guys. Y'all be like them. Hit the subscribe button. You know you want to. I appreciate everybody. We've gotten a ton of donations. I appreciate the love. Thank you, Arjun. I appreciate the sub, brother. Welcome to the team, man. I appreciate all the love, guys. Hit the subscribe button. We do this live for free every day. We are not experts here. We're just a free resource and community for traders getting together. We don't sell a course ourselves or a service ourselves. We're just a free resource and community. Sure, we do post affiliate links, but we'll do that a little bit later on. But we really try to keep it a free resource for traders to get together, learn about stocks. We try to give people the honest answers since we don't have to tell them, you know, misleading things since we don't sell a course. And so that's what we're doing, and I hope you appreciate that. I appreciate all the support. Support movements like this. Hit the subscribe button. Hit that like button. Let's keep growing today, team. I appreciate the love, guys. ACST? Yeah, we'll look at ACST. ACST, NAKD, UUU. I'm still looking at JAGX. This one's probably my favorite one heading into the open, although it does look like it's a larger float. Hey, what's up, Wee? What's up, man? What's up, Mr. IKEA? What's up, bro? I'm not telling anybody to buy for JAGX. I'm saying I like the movement before the opening bell. I'm waiting for the open to buy anything right now. I'm also looking at CHEK, CYTH, and PECK, obviously. We got like CHEK looks good. ALRN looks good. And when I say looks good, I'm not telling you to buy it. It just means the volume looks good enough for me to trade at the opening bell, and that it's holding its gains for the most part, I think. CYTH bouncing here. Very small float for CYTH. I think it's like 4 million, 3 million, 4 million. So we're watching this. It needs to get back above the VWAP for me to get involved with it, though. And then we got NAKD. Naked Brands ripping up to 36s now. ALRN looking weak. We had this one on our list. And again, really, PIXY getting volume. AEZS. iMac. Alright guys, we got about 7 minutes until the opening bell, team. Yes, exactly. Is Weebo acting up again? Yeah, I'm looking at NAKD. What's up, Trader T? Good morning, good morning. I'm watching BYFC. I mean, I noticed this one earlier. It's certainly one that I'm watching now. We're also looking at the SPY itself. I mean, the SPY's down, but we're watching it. Bingo getting a little bit of a spike up. It's still looking really weak. Yeah, like I said, CHEK. NSPR still trying. But I think PECK, JAGX, CYTH. That's about it. I mean, HUSN's trying. So yeah. I might watch SYN too. So I'm gonna watch SYN, PECK, JAGX, CYTH, and I guess that's about it. I don't know if I see anything else. Maybe ACST. CERC doesn't look bad. I also might look at ACST. Maybe. Maybe. No, so that's not what I said, Simon. So what I'm saying is that my preferred float is anywhere between like, you know, like 1 to 10 million is usually what I prefer. I like small floats, but the problem is if it gets very small, like less than 2 million, then you got to be very careful and you got to scale down because there could be a lot of risk that comes in with very, very small floats. Again, examples are ACY. What was some other crazy movers in the last few days with tiny floats? ACY, ANTE yesterday, KND, or no, it wasn't one. Just a bunch of small float craziness the last few days. UUU, you know, very small floats in all of these, less than 2 million. So they have a lot of potential, but they can also go crazy. So we're gonna watch SYN, TNXP here too. But yeah, PECK is really the one I'm watching right now. Although it is very risky, so if I do trade it, I'm gonna scale down. And if y'all trade it, y'all be careful. I did, man. They refunded it. Bad. They refunded it, man. Man, those jerks, bro. They knew what they were doing, man. They just thought my family had deep pockets and they could just make a bunch of stupid charges without us noticing. It's like, bro, they charged literally $12,000. $13,000 actually. It's like $12,800. You know, 6 months after they've done any work in my house, man. And it's just kind of like, bro, you know, I had to hit him with the law. Tell them about the Truth in Lending Fair Credit Act and a bunch of stuff, and you know, they refunded immediately because it was illegal for them to charge me without authorization. So yeah, it was a nonsense mess, or to charge my family without authorization. So it was a big mess, but yeah, they refunded it, fortunately. All right, guys, we got about a minute left, 2 minutes left. We got 750 people here. Hey, love you all. Let's make some money today. Hit the subscribe button. Remember, guys, like I said, I might make trades. I might talk about stocks that look good. If I say it, I'm not telling you to buy. We are not investment professionals. We are not liable for any losses you take in the market. Always make your own assessment. Trade responsibly. Chill out, Victorious. Hey, chill. Chill. Too much, man. You know. Hey, got you. I'll change that right now, Nate. I appreciate that. I usually forget. Yeah, listen, you could call out stocks, Victorious, but don't just copy and paste the same thing every 2 minutes, man. PECK is interesting here. I honestly don't mind it, but there's no way I'm gonna buy it now. But it doesn't look bad just because it broke over the VWAP and now it's pulling back some, and I think we're gonna move up some more. But who knows? But we're watching PECK certainly. What was the other one that I was talking about? The crossover play. All right, guys. How much time we got? Hey, we got 30 seconds. Let's do this. All right, let me change these. And if y'all want to check out these scanners, check out the description. Best scanners in the game, in my opinion. All right, guys, let's do this. All right, guys, we got 760 people here. Hit the subscribe button. You know you want to. Everybody does it. Click the bell. Turn on notifications. We go live every single day for free while not claiming to be experts. Here's the bell. Let's go. All right, there's PECK. It's sitting at 13s. All right, look at CHEK. CHEK pushing up PECK making moves. PECK at 1330s, guys. 1330s for PECK. Crazy. Look at AT, EYPT as well. Look at AT. That one's not that good. I don't know, EYPT showing up on this list. Big drop at BNGO. Wow, look at JAGX. JAGX starting to make some moves here. Sitting at 220s, 225s, 226s, 228s. Look at JAGX here. We might look for a little pullback to 225s after this rip. So we might look for a pullback here and then dip by that quickly. We're going to start scaling up our size as well here. So we are going to start to scale up our size, guys. JAGX never really gave me the chance to pull back here. Never really gave me the chance to pull back for JAGX here. We got the pullback exactly down to 225s. It just happened so fast. Look at CYTH, guys. Wow, CYTH is ripping up big here. Man, I never got the pullback. I talked about the pullback to 225. Look at this. It went down to 224. And it happened so fast, I just missed it. Man, that was the rip, though. Broke pre-market highs here. A pullback to 250 is the next step. Another candle opening up would be preferable before the flush. Before the flush? No, it needs to be before the flush. Oh. Alright, there we go. That's fine. Alright, we just dip bought this with 100 shares. 100 shares. We're dip buying. I don't like this. We're going to let it sit at this level and then be out. Yeah, we're out. Too risky. It might rip back up here, and we're already green on the day, but man, I wish I would have gotten that initial push right here at 224s. Maybe it's still going to push back up. We'll see, but that's just too large of a pullback for me to really want to get involved with it. I think CYTH is doing the same thing. These are just big pullbacks here. And so I'm not really loving those. What was the other one that I was talking about the crossover with? Somebody help me out. I want to say it was like ALRN. Hey, we almost got 900 people here, guys. So hit that like button. I appreciate the love. I really do. Thank you, guys. Look at NAKD, BTU, CYTH. BTU, rip it up. BTU, guys, look at this. This is a big move. We got CYTH starting to squeeze. Now, I might look for the crossover here. Problem is, it's kind of an expensive stock, but... PECK? What's PECK doing? Yeah, PECK is just dumping down. Y'all be careful. NAKD is still ripping up. Man, yeah, JAGX just pulled back way too quick. Or no, what did I just trade? It was JAGX, okay. We're going to get in with 50 shares here. Anticipating that we hold right here, but we're just in with 50 shares. Keep it a small. Look at SYN, guys. SYN. SYN is ripping up over ones here, looking very strong. We're out. Pretty small loss. It's just not giving us too much today for JAGX. We're down about $10 today because we're already up some in CYTH. And so we're down about $10, maybe $11 today. So it's still pretty small day. But nothing that I'm seeing right now that looks favorable. TATT. Look at TATT. This one ripped up big here. Look at TATT. Is it halted? It is. So TATT ripped up on pretty low volume, to be honest, and got halted on the way up. We also have BTU. BTU ripping up. Maybe a pullback to like this. The VWAP at 30s. So like maybe a pullback here. But I don't know. We get a new candle open up. I might attack this one too. This is Peabody Energy. We're gonna wait. INPX. Look at INPX here. Starting to rip. Low float though. SYN still. Now this one on the other hand doesn't look bad. Problem is I don't know what the float is here. Yeah, glad I got out of JAGX. That thing dumped down big. Hey, we got 930 something people here, guys. Smash that subscribe button, hit that like button. Let's keep this growth period up, team. Let's do this. To put it into perspective, I haven't had a losing day in 4.5 weeks. I think it's 4.5 weeks. It's something like that. Anything else, guys? Am I missing anything? Rip it up on the scans. BYFC. BYFC, actually. Now, this one might give us the crossover. We got to pull back. You know, I might take a little position here and then look for the crossover play. So we got the crossover. You can see the moving average crossover. We're going to attack it up to like 260s. I mean, it doesn't matter, Andre. I'm just a free resource and community, bro. I'm not an expert here. It doesn't matter how much I make. I could be good, bad. You know, I could trade off stream, on stream. It doesn't matter. You know, we're just a resource and community for traders. So, yeah, I'm not going to put that pressure on myself to, you know, do all that stuff. That's unnecessary. In the end, we're doing this for free. Yeah. Hey, we got 971 people here, guys. 971 people here. I appreciate the love. Look at ZSAN. ZSAN making moves. Look at the beautiful crossover here that I completely missed. Ah, that was it. ZSAN ripping up big. Hey, we got 980 people here. Can we break 1,000 people, team? Can we break it? Well, what did I just trade? BYFC. Alright. Alright, we're going to give this one a little bit more time because this is a longer term trade. Alright, we got 970 people. There's CYTH here. Ah, man, I was looking for the crossover. And there it was. Look at that. CYTH, guys. CYTH. Alright, so here's the crossover play moving. We need it over 250s. Look at SYN popping off here as well. Look at CYTH, guys. INPX as well. CYTH. What else we got? CTRM. Alright, we're in with 100 shares now. We're going to add to it on the winning position and see if we can make some quick money on a squeeze up to 250s and sell at 250s. FCL, ZOM. Yeah, FCEL is actually really strong, guys. Look at FCEL. It's up to like 11. 1075, 11. JAGX is climbing back. CTRM's making moves. CYTH just ripped down here. Alright, so we're still sitting here, 100 shares, pretty small. See, SYN is making big rips, big moves here for SYN. Look at SYN, it's at 120s, 124s. We're gonna see what we're doing here with this. I'm trying to give it time. I wish it would have bounced like CYTH did. Look at SYN, guys. Man, I'm missing out on some moves here for SYN. I can't lie, I'm getting a little bit of FOMO. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bail out. Let's see. Yeah. We're gonna see if it bounces off the 26 SMA, but a little spready here, but we'll have some move. Man, FCEL, guys. I'll come back to BYFC. Look at FCEL. Look at this move, guys. Whoa. These are crazy moves, man. Crazy, crazy moves, honestly. Look at that, 1090s. That's crazy. Hey guys, listen, we need 14 people to break 1,000. Everybody stay here. Let's break 1,000. Look at CYTH. CYTH. I'm still holding this. I'm down $4 or $5 on the other one. But look at CYTH, guys. This is a small float, making big rips. Ooh, I gotta get out. Yeah, I lost $10 on BYFC. It just ripped down. Definitely not a good day for me so far. Let me see what I'm down right now. I am down $23 today. So, it is what it is. The green streak's not looking that hot. So, is this the day that the green streak will end? It might be. SYN making big rips. Alright, so we're still looking at a few stuff here. RNDB showing up on the scans. RNDB. We're watching that. I don't know what else we have today. I'm still looking at CYTH here. CYTH is trying. I made some money on this one today, but the volume's just slowing down way too much here. I'm looking at like Bingo here. BNGO, honestly, is not looking that bad. BNGO. Look at Bingo here. It's trying to make some moves. It's trying to rip. If it gets back over 530s, it might look good. Alright, we're making a little bit of money on SYN here, guys. SYN. I need to sell as fast as I can here. Alright, we just got out another 50 shares. We're holding 50 more shares. Or no, we're holding 100 more. We're going to get out another half here, holding 50. I'm going to try to let it work over 131, but if it breaks under 130s, I got to get out. Yeah, we're out. So a nice little $20 win there. That actually is going to bring us pretty close to break even. We are now only down $5 on the day, so we are still alive. Honestly, I wanted to take that one off stream because it was a little bit emotional. after having a few losses back to back, and so I hope you guys understand that. And if anybody ever wants to claim that I'm pumping up stocks, obviously I'm not, since I'm taking some off stream. But again, hey, thank you very much. But I appreciate the sub. Wow, hey, thank you very much. And yeah, I understand the music stopped. Hold on. For the $1, I don't know how much that is, but hey, thank you very much. Hey guys, we need 3 people here. 3 more people to break 1,000 people, guys. 3 more people. Don't leave. Stick around. Let's break 1,000 people here. Let's do it. Come on. We got this. We need 1,000 people. Or we need people are leaving. See, haters now. They're like they don't want me to hit 1,000. I see you. I see you, haters. It's okay. Low key though, we might have hit it already. Hey, we did hit it. We hit 1,003 people. So I love you all. Appreciate the support, guys. Thank you very much. We broke 1,000 people today. Hey, we hit 1,003 people, guys. 1,003 people, team. That is crazy, crazy. That's crazy. I love you all. Appreciate the support, man. We are growing, team. Certainly growing. Yes, sir. Hey, Houston, Texas here, David. Around Houston. What's up, bro? Alright, so yeah, we are up some on this last trade. My main watch right now is really CYTH. CYTH is starting to creep back up here and climb its way back up, but it needs to get some volume to move in. I'm still looking at Bingo here, BNGO. Hey, yes, sir. Hey, which one, Todd? Hey, what's up, Christian? Waco, that's nice, man. Waco is the notorious part of Texas where all that nonsense went down in the 90s. HSDT ripping up. CHEK. CHEK still doesn't look bad here. Let me get rid of these moving averages now that those are basically done. Now, you know, I hate it when I don't draw my levels out because it makes it a lot harder to spot. There we go. Hey, nice. Hey, nice flush. I think beginner trading is like Tinder for people who trade. Hey, you know. Hey, thank you, B-Wolf. Yeah, CYTH, I'm waiting for it. Here's the thing. I mean, it's not being annoying. CYTH just needs to get over the VWAP and hold. You know? So, like, the VWAP is still above it. And so, like, that's always going to be a resistance level. And so, that's what I would wait for if I'm trading it. Also, we have JAGX, which is my worst stock of the day here. Starting to rip over 250s now. Now, we break 250 and hold it. I might get interested in it again. Although, I don't want to push too hard after losing, so... Now, let's get a pullback. We're going to start buying this one early. We're going to get like 25 shares in here at the 250 level. See if we bounce here. Add a little bit more if it starts to. Hey, yeah, CYTH is over the VWAP now. Hey, CYTH, guys. FCEL, too. CYTH, FCEL. Look at CYTH. We're going to get out here. 73-cent loss on JAGX. We'll come back to it. CYTH, big rips, guys. It made it over the VWAP here. All right, we're dip buying it at the VWAP here. So we're in with 25 shares. At the $6 level. We broke 6. We broke the VWAP. We'll see if we hold. I don't mind dip buying this either. Alright, we're in with 50 shares. Alright guys, we broke the VWAP we held. Let's see if we continue. Little spready though, that's the problem. Here, I need to get ready to exit this thing if I need to, fast. Alright, we're getting a little bit better spread-wise. See if we can hold over 6 now. There's 601s. Okay. No. Yeah, I gotta get out. Today's just not my day today, guys. It's just not a good day for me, I guess. I mean, I'm down 15 bucks, so it's not a bad day. Hey, we got 1,013 people here. Yo. Y'all can watch the green streak end. The green streak end. I've been green every day for the last 4.5 weeks, and it looks like it might end today. So, hey, at least we got an audience for it, right? Hey, no, we're at 1,010 people in here now, guys. That's crazy. Honestly, I want to take a picture of it. I want to take a picture of it. I got to. Crazy, crazy. Yeah. Title, I think we broke 1K. Yes, sir. Hey, doing things. JAGX. Ooh, SYN got halted on the way down. That's a shady move. What else we got? We got JAGX, rip it up. Hey, look at JAGX breaking highs here, guys. JAGX looks really strong. TRXC showing up on the scanners. TRXC? Yeah, look at JAGX here. Whoa. Strong move. CYTH never held the VWAP, unfortunately. TRXC showing up. SYN got halted on the way down, guys. Look at this halt. We got ISIG showing up here as well. Look at ISIG starting to rip. Hey, thank you, Sean. I appreciate that, brother. Z-Sand? Yeah, I got you. Z-Sand. Yeah, Z-Sand doesn't look bad either. It's certainly one I'm watching for sure. Alright, we're scalping a little bit of JAGX here. Alright, we got out most of it. We're holding 25 shares. Forgive me, guys. Alright, we're out. Alright, so we made actually a lot of money back on that trade. We made $10 back on that trade. So we're pretty close to break even now. I think that's a good thing, Golu. I appreciate that. 290s now, guys. 290s. Let's see what I'm down today. I'm down $3.94. This is my P&L on the day, guys. You guys want to see my P&L? This is my P&L right now. Not bad. I mean, listen, I'll take it. We're gonna try to fight our way back here too. We get a pullback to 260s. I'm taking it. mods are on top of it today, guys. Hey, appreciate you all, mods. Y'all are on top of it today. I appreciate it. Hey. 1,000 people, guys. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. We literally broke 1,000 people today. That's crazy. Appreciate the love, team. Really do. Thank you, guys. Alright, honestly, I'm still kind of thinking about JAGX here. Alright, so I might start to buy a small position to slowly scale into this down to 275 right here. Alright, we're going to add a little bit more. We're going to 50 shares. There's 275, so we're going to add one more lot here. Alright, we're in with 75 shares. This will be the max position. Alright, we're about break even. Alright, so we are in JAGX here. There we go. Try to get half of this. 81s, looking good. Let's get 82s, 84s, nice. All right, we got out of half of that. We're still holding half of the position. Hey, we are green today. Whew. I know, listen, I'm the most excited you'll ever see anybody making $4 on a trade. But we are green. After all of that, we are green today, guys. We are green. And the dip buy would have worked. I should have held. But I got a little overzealous because I finally am green on the day. And the green streak is still alive. I'm up a shocking, balling out of control here, guys. I am up a whopping 43 cents today. I know. It's more money than you can handle. I get it. But we are green. I'll take it. Make fun of me, chat. Do it now. PECK pulling a U-shaped breakout pattern, though. Holding at the VWAP. A little bit too late. I would have preferred to get in at this bounce at the VWAP at 1240s. But we just didn't quite get it. Yeah, right. If I got 1,000 people today and we're green... Hey, listen, and a good thing is, like, did you guys hear me call out the level it was going to bounce at? Like, I literally called out the very cent, or not close. I was 2 cents away, but I was like, look, I'm going to buy it down to 275 and try to catch the bounce. And look at the bounce happened at 275. I'm not going to say I told you so, but I damn sure told all of y'all. Y'all know who the best day trader is, you know? Also, I'm very sarcastic when I say that, so please don't, you know. Where's CoffeeZilla at? You know, don't throw me on one of your videos, bro. But yeah, we're green by a whopping 41 cents, balling out of control today. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with that money. I might try to save up to buy my Guru Purple Lambo, but maybe I could also just go on a vacation. I'm thinking about it. Let me know what you would do in the chat right now. Look at FCEL. FCEL, I think honestly the best looking one right now is PECK. But FCEL, large float, still doesn't look bad. Hey, thank you, Jay. I appreciate it, bro. You changed your name? Yeah. Take your mod skiing? Probably buy a gumball? Nah, bro. I'm saving up for a Lambo, you know. BYFC? I don't know, man. I tried to trade BYFC earlier, and it just did not do me right. Yeah, most of the money I made today was on SYN, which then got halted on the way down, and now it's just super shady. Tops, TOPS, is probably one of the big ones on the list. Z-Sand. Like I said, though, PECK is probably my favorite one. I mean, I don't hate it. It's not, I mean, and maybe I'm just flat out wrong. As I say that, hey, when I'm wrong, and I was wrong. Man, that thing just dumped down like $1.50 and then got halted, it seems. Y'all be careful with PECK because it looks like we're about to get halted right here. Yep, we are halted. Oof, man, that was a gnarly drop for PECK. Y'all be careful. What a sketchy, sketchy move. Is this the offering that they're going to hit us with? Whew, what a shady move. What's up, Daniel? Yeah, I don't know about a loan company online, bro. I wouldn't get a loan anyway. I would certainly not get a loan if you're planning on day trading. That's the worst idea ever. Do not get a loan to day trade. Single worst idea you could ever do. Aside from the fact that a large majority of day traders fail, getting a loan is just going to put so much unnecessary pressure on you to succeed that you're going to trade worse with a loan. Don't get a loan. At least that's my advice. Do whatever you want, but, you know, I don't recommend it for sure. BNGO. We get a pull back to 5s, I'll buy BNGO here. We're going to start to scale into this, actually. Alright, we're on 25 shares of BNGO. I mean, 25 shares is 25 shares, am I right? I mean, it's 25 shares. I mean, I'll take it. Yeah, give us the squeeze up over 550. Might buy some more here. Maybe. Look at CYTH, although I don't really like CYTH at this point in time. It's been very shady. Alright, we're on with 50 shares. There's 29s. 30s coming in. We're going to protect this right here. And we're going to get out half. And we're going to hold this 25 shares to see if we make the rip towards 550. 34s. There's 35s, 37s, 39s, 40s. Come on. Alright, we're in bingo here. We're looking for 540, 550s maybe. There's 540s. Alright, there we go. We caught it. Like I said, we were looking for 550s. We caught that range. CYTH. But hey, we're green. You know, that's the best I can ask for. On rough starts like today, where it was just a terrible start, all I could really ask for is to be green. You know, I was down like $30, so like being up a small amount is more than acceptable for me right now. JAGX. I don't know. I'm still technically down on this one today, but you know, we're up about $10 in the market right now, so we'll take that. JAGX, I think the line in the sand is 270. Looking strong. Like, if I was going to trade it, again, I'm not telling anybody to buy or sell. I'm not an investment professional, not liable for any losses you take in the market. Make your own assessment. Trade responsibly. With all that said, if it pulls back to like 275, I would consider it. I would consider it. I'm not saying you should, but I would consider it with a range attack up to like 3. You know? But it's got to pull back to 275. But again, I'm not saying it might. Obviously, I haven't had the best results with this one today. And so maybe I'm not the right guy to listen to if you're going to try to copy me. You know, at least for JAGX. I mean, I'm green, but at least with that one, you know. All right, so the SPY was actually really strong today. Hey, and like I said, guys, y'all want to help support your boy here, hit the subscribe button. We do this live for free every single day on YouTube. We're not experts. We just teach people what works for us. It might not work for you. We don't claim to be experts. We don't sell a course. We don't sell a service. All we really do is just trade live here, and we're just a free resource and community for traders while not claiming to be experts. So if you appreciate movements like that in the trading space where we're not claiming to be experts, we're not trying to sell you courses, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button as well. Definitely appreciate it all if you guys can, and help support your boy here. We broke 1,000 people today, so I certainly appreciate it. You guys see, I'm in a futures trade. I was green. We're going to see what happens here in futures. I'm still trading penny stocks. Don't worry. We're still going to take some trades. Look at JAGX. It is pulling back to that level. Come on, give me the fill. All right, we just scalped a little $12 from futures. We'll come back to the futures market. We got down to what? We got down to 277. And there's the bounce. So maybe I was a little bit late on the bounce, but hey. The overall plan, I think, followed through here. Yeah, look, there's the bounce. Yeah, so I didn't quite get the level I was looking for. I got 277s as opposed to 275, but the follow through was still there, and so I was still right with that. Alright, we're in another futures trade here. I might have to mark it out of this thing if it doesn't fill me. Alright, so we just got filled. We're up $62.50 in futures. You can see my P&L down here. We'll come back to it. Here goes JAGX here. It's still sitting at 290s. We did bounce there, so I'd like to think I was right, but yeah, here's our Discord link, team, if you want it. Yeah, there's the Discord link. Y'all go join our Discord. Yeah, Top Step is great, man, and Top Step's pretty dope. Yeah, so like I said, guys, if you want to check out Top Step is a funded account program for futures. The way it works is, like, you can see me trading futures over here, and I'm just trading the SPY's momentum. When I buy or sell these, it's just trading the SPY's momentum. It's called the E-mini. And so if I think the SPY is going to go up, I buy market. If one contract, every move up or down, every tick up or down equals $12.50 in profit or losses. So if I want to take a big swing, I could use 3 or 4 contracts. If I take a small swing, I could use 1 contract, and every time it moves up or down, I make $12.50 or lose $12.50. But anyways, with Top Step, it's a funded account program for futures, and so they fund traders as proprietary traders. The base package is $150 a month. It's only $120 for the first month. If you go through my link, they're going to give you a 30K demo account with that package, and you're also going to get market data with the CME. And with that, if you can make $2,000 on that 30K demo while following the rest of their rules and conditions and the phases, then you pass and you get funded $30,000 as a pro futures trader, as a proprietary futures trader with an 80% profit split. They've paid out over $2 million to their traders last year, to their profitable traders and withdrawals, over $2 million last year in 2020. They funded over 3,000, probably closer to 4,000. And so they do fund traders. And if you want to give that a shot, trading the momentum, the futures market has no PDT rule, instant settlement for the most part, 0 commissions on the platform I'm using with Top Step, and it's open almost 24/7. It's like heaven for experienced traders. And if you want to check it out, here's the link. Help support your boy here. We'll pin it to the top of the page too if you want to see it. Hey, nice cow. What's up, brother? I mean, I'm scalping, so I'm looking at very quick short-term moves, right? So like as a scalper myself, I don't know what's gonna happen, you know, and all I really try to do is try to get into short momentum trades, scalping quick, obvious momentum. That's all I really do. We're gonna watch it over 3 now. I mean, I think 3 is the largest level. This is my P&L today. I'm up $8.33. I'll take it. Hey, green is good after the morning I had. MKRK or MRKR. Look at MRKR, guys. It's getting some volume for sure. Now it's not the best volume, but it is getting some volume and breaking over the VWAP for MKRK or MRKR. Who knows what's going on here? To be honest, the volume's just still too low for me. And honestly, this is one of those trades that, you know, maybe a few months ago I might have taken. But since my trading has improved, one of the ways that my trading has improved is by avoiding low volume stocks like this. And so sure, the red to green move doesn't look terrible, but the volume's just so light. I just don't see an edge there for me. You know, I just don't see that edge right now. PEC, did it resume? And maybe I'm wrong. Look, there goes the volume come in. So maybe I'm just wrong. But again, this one might have worked. I think in the grand scheme of things, it's not an edge play for me. It's just not something that I can take advantage of. But with that said, volume's rolling in for MK or MRKR here. And so let's watch that. PECK ever resume? Whew. Man, what a shady move for PECK, man. That's a rough move. Yeah, I mean, I don't see too much that I really like getting involved with right now. We'll see, though. My computer's lagging. Oh, there it is. I need calm music is I think what I need. Yeah, it popped up on my scans here. Look, it's on my Benzinga scanners. And y'all check out Benzinga. I mean, these are where Benzinga is really, really helpful because they alert me on what's moving. And so if you want to check out Benzinga, check out the description. It's the first link in the description is Benzinga. I'll post it here for you. But yeah, y'all check it out. It really does it really is very helpful in finding a lot of these moves for me. So check it out. There's the link right there. All right, I'm looking at JAGX here. We're gonna get into a little trade here. And I'm taking some profit. We're gonna give it some time. I just want to see if it breaks these highs here. We made a little bit on it so far by taking profits early. I just want to see if it breaks these highs here. I'm not going to be super strict with it. Like, if it looks weak, I'm just going to jump out fast. But there's 91s. I want to give it some time to try to fight its way back and climb and try to break, like, 3. You know, break that high of the day up there. 90s. We're going to get out. We'll add back to it. We made some money on it, but... you know, we're up $11 now, so we made a little bit on it. It's just a small little feeler trade. Now, it might run up here and break this 3. Let's see what the level is. So I'm looking at 280. So yeah, there's the run. And so I might have gotten out a little bit early because it might run up and actually break 3 right now. But it's stalling a little bit too long there. Look at Bingo, man. Bingo has honestly been pretty strong, too. And so I should have held this bounce because that thing popped up nicely there after it. Look at CLSD is making a spike. CTRM is trying to break highs. But yeah, still looking at JAGX here. Still looking at CYTH. Honestly, I don't mind this dip right here for CYTH. I'm gonna wait. I don't mind this dip, and I think CYTH is one of those small float stocks. Let me see. Look at SNCA as well, but I think CYTH is a small float stock, right? All right, so yeah, this is a 4.5 million float, so very small float for CYTH. So yeah, looking in hindsight, if I would have remembered the float, I might have bought there, but I think it's too late for me now. Alright, we're scalping a little bit of the SPY here, see if we can get out. Alright, we just break even. There we go. Alright, so we just scalped a little bit more. We're up 75 on the day, building up some futures profits. JAGX is pulling back to this big level that I drew here, but at this point in time, it's actually held so much that I don't know if it's going to continue to hold. It's kind of like chipping away at an ice block, right? Eventually, it's going to break and melt and, you know, break through. And so, you know, every time it pulls back down and tests this level and then holds, it's less likely to continue doing so, in my opinion. So yeah, here it goes. There's 280s. So yeah, there's the break. So it couldn't hold 280s, which is what I wanted. I have no idea, Hugh. Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate it, Todd. CHEK. Yeah, Yeah, CHEK is not that bad. It just needs to hold over the VWAP. If it can't hold over VWAP, I don't like it. SYN is starting to come back too. So SYN is starting to come back. Let me take this hoodie off. Alright, so here goes SYN. I've already made a lot of money on this one today, so we're going to tread lightly and slowly here with this. Hey, and like I said, guys, hit that subscribe button. Honestly, I'm super pumped. You guys don't even know how excited I am. We broke 1,000 people in the stream today. 1,000. That's crazy, crazy, man. I'm super pumped about it. I appreciate the support. I appreciate everybody being here and helping us hit that, because that's crazy. That's certainly the largest stream we've ever done, and so appreciate the love, team. SNCA trying to break. It's sitting at 106. Still watching FCEL, which has a very large float, but it's still holding for the most part. Ooh, yeah, see, look, remember what I said, guys, about chipping away at a block, right? Eventually it's going to break, and here's JAGX breaking. And so, yep. I wonder if this pullback bounce to 250 would work, though. Here's 250. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at Jaguar Health. I'm literally looking at it right now. It's JAGX. And it just dumped down 40 cents. CYTH is still okay. But yeah, big drop for Jaguar. Alright, so I don't mind a new candle opening up here and then pulling back to 6. Here's the new candle. See if it pulls back to 6. Nope, no pullback. What should your VWAP be set at? I think mine is -2.2 standard deviations in length. Alright, so here's the 6 pullback here. You know, we're gonna take it. It's so late, man. That thing pushed up as soon as I jumped in. We'll add to it. Really was just a scaling plan, but we'll see. I'm being very scared of this one since the float is small and it's got some range on it. Alright, so we did bounce at 250 for Jaguar. Alright, so I'm trying to add back to... I might add some more. We didn't get the ad spot. I'm only in here with 20 shares. Just a little feeler trade. I didn't quite get the ad spot I wanted, but we're going to wait. See if we can ever break 620s here. Because even though it's a tiny share size... If this thing goes parabolic and breaks over 620, then we can get a much larger move, and I think that's okay. Alright, here's 6. We just gotta be careful for big drastic drops down. Here, let me see if I can set a stop for this one, actually. Because I'll add some more if I can set a stop. Alright, there's the squeeze. There's 18s. There's 18s. 20s. 25s. 27s, 29s, exactly what I just talked about. So I guess it's a little trade, but it all adds up here. We'll see if we get it. And to put that into perspective, I wanted a little bit more from that. I wanted to size in a little bit larger, but I just didn't quite get the pullback fully down to 6. And so now I would watch this one though, because if it starts to break over 620 and holds, then it might get some volume coming in big and start to rip big. It might not, you know, we never really know what's going to happen. But that's something that I am waiting for here, is to see if it pushes over 620 and holds this level right here at 620, and then breaks all these levels and gets some volume coming in. Yeah. Alright, so here's the break over 6s. Like I said, there's 610s, 620s. And like I said, guys, this is what I was looking for. This is how you can start to kind of read momentum coming in. There's 630s. Here's the break. It might get halted if it pushes up too. It's a small enough float to get halted. It just got to hold, and it might not, though. The problem with trading these breakouts is that, sure, they might have some big runs and big pushes, but when they don't work, they run down big. They rip down fast, and so you got to be very, very careful when they don't work. Alright, so let's see if it holds 620, which is the level I've been talking about this whole time. Here's 620. We'll see if it holds it as support. I think that's a crucial step in this move. Alright, so still battling 620 here. Yeah, JAGX falling down, looking weak. So yeah, it didn't hold 620. It broke down underneath it. And so yeah, like I said, these drops could be big if they don't hold. ZOM halted. ZOM's not halted. It's just slow and weak. And breaking underneath the VWAP, looking weak. That's the only problem with it. It's not halted. I'm watching CYTH. I mean, this one's my favorite. Hey, my man Jaden. Thank you, brother. Jaden sent me $5, bro. I appreciate that, man. He says, I've been watching your stream for a few weeks now, and your channel has been growing like crazy. Congrats on the 1,000 viewers. Keep up the good work, man. Hey, I appreciate that, brother. Thank you very much, Jaden. I appreciate the support, brother. I really do. Thank you very much. Shout out to Jaden. $5 donation. Thank you, brother. Really do. I really do appreciate the support, because like I said, man, I mean, like, we're just free resource and community here. Like, we're not experts. I'm not claiming to be an expert. And honestly, to be real, I don't want the pressure of having that standard of being an expert. You know, because, like, if I claim to be an expert and then I get my butt kicked one week and I lose every day, I'm going to have a lot of people coming at me like, bro, you suck, you know? You know, or if I sell a course and I lose every day one week, I'm going to have a bunch of people coming at me like, why am I buying your course? You know, and so I would rather just be like, yo, I'm not an expert. You know, we're just a free resource and community for traders. Think of us like a forum. You know, you don't have to be an expert to run a forum. Similar thing here. Like, we're not experts. I think I know what I'm talking about in trading, and I think I've been trading every day for years now, so I do have experience, and I think the things that I teach here on this channel are legitimate things and understandings that traders should work on. But, you know, I think traders are always growing and learning as it is, and I don't want that standard of an expert to live up to. But I appreciate the love. I think people respect that, and I think that's one of the reasons this channel is growing so much, is because people respect being humble about yourself as a trader. People respect the fact that I tell them I'm not an expert, and you know, love you all, appreciate the support, I really do. Yeah, JAGX is bouncing back. And if you guys heard me, when this one pulled back, I said, hey, I wonder if it's going to bounce at 250. And it kind of went down to 240, but that was just the wick. And so I might start looking for these big dip buy plays for some of these big drops, taking them really fast. You gonna be over PDT with 10 years experience? Still saying you're not a beginner? Yeah, I'm not a beginner. You know, don't get it twisted. I am not a beginner whatsoever. I've been trading every day for 4 years. I'm on a 4.5 week green streak where I haven't had a losing day on Thinkorswim in 4.5 weeks. And sure, my gains are tiny. I'm making $20, $30 a day, $15 a day, but it adds up. And more so, what I'm doing right now is simply just testing my penny stock system with a decent sample size, and I'm going to be scaling up pretty soon. I might just throw in the extra 10 or 15,000 to make this over 25k and start taking some swings, but I don't know if I'm quite ready yet. Thus is why I'm trading small and testing it. Let me know what you guys think about my plan there. CYTH broke over 620s, sitting at 640s. There's the rip. The next step here is 650. 650 and 656 pre-market high, but it's really about 650 is the level for CYTH. Look at CYTH, guys. Yeah, thank you, investors. I appreciate it. Yeah, appreciate it, Tri-Breed. Thank you, man. And with the accuracy I've witnessed over the last few months, you'll be fine. Yeah, for sure, man. Something along the lines. I don't know what it is, bro. All right, there's 650. Like I said, 650 was the level for CYTH, and we're up to 650 now. The next step is to see if 650 rejects or if CYTH tries to make a push over the pre-market high at 650. If it does make the push over 650, the next step would be to see if it pulls back and actually holds that 650, 660 level or so, anywhere around 650, 660 as support. And so that's the next step. And to be honest, I think I would prefer the break here and to see if it pulls back down and holds it as support. All right, so here's the pullback. 660 pullback. Let's see if it holds here. All right, so there's the pullback. It's too extended for me to trade. I'm not interested in trading this. It's too extended. But let's see if that plan would have worked. There's 660, 650. Let's see if it bounces here. Hey, thank you, Mo. I appreciate that, brother. Yeah, you'd be surprised at how many people are like, bro, he's just doing this to make money on YouTube. He doesn't know how to trade. He's just making money from YouTube. And it's just kind of like, bro, I've been trading every day for 4 years. You know, like I know how to trade. Obviously, I mean, listen, I'm green every day. Like I said, it might not be much, but again, I'm in my testing phase of my penny stock system, and so I'm green again today. Watch. Let me pull up my TD Ameritrade graph real quick. I'm not going to show you exactly how much money I have in TD Ameritrade or anything like that, but I will show you. All right, so here's 550s, 560s. Let's see if it bounces. I will show you the graph, though. No. Hey, it's pretty, bro. It's pretty, man. Look at this. This is my week graph. And if I show you my month graph, it's going to be back and forth because I've actually been adding money to it and taking money out of it that I need. I kind of use it like a bank account, my TD Ameritrade, just because it's got so much money in there. But the point remains, I'm obviously not going to be adding these tiny little... Let me make sure you guys can't... Yeah, okay. Here's my graph. This is my graph over the last week. And honestly, it continues to go up like that. Let me see. Yeah, and I'll put it this way. This is my graph over the last week and a half. Like, this is my last week and a half graph. And so, that's me over the last week. And like I said, I tell you guys I'm ending green every day. I really am. I mean, this is my graph here. You know what I mean? Like, this is from... It's about the last week here. And so this is my actual last week. So not a bad little graph, man. I've been green every day and I'll take it. You know, I'll take it. And we're still grinding it up. We're still moving it. But yeah, my point is that I know what I'm talking about. Like, my trading system works, and it has, at least so far. I can't say if it's going to continue to work. But it's certainly working. I'll put it that way. Man, this sounds like the 90s, man. Get some Family Matters up in here, you know. FCEL, guys, looking strong. And this is not even including today, where I'm green again, obviously. And so yeah, people say I don't know what I'm talking about. Obviously, I do. You're lucky. Mine looks like an EKG. Hey, appreciate it, Han. Hey, thank you, brother. Hey, Han, let me know if you ever want that smoke again in UFC, bro. Let me know if you want that smoke, bro. Anybody can get it here. Listen. I guarantee I'll beat anybody here at UFC 4. Anybody here at UFC 4. Y'all want that smoke? Let me know. You know, we'll play. Message me on Discord if you really want to. XSPA. Sitting at 120s now. Right. Exactly. Green is green. As long as the strategy is scalable. For sure. F what anybody says. You know. Yeah, for sure. Trading small is absolutely crucial in the first year. And the reason why... CYTH is pulling back here. The reason why trading small is important is because... And if you're a new trader, I'm gonna take the time and I'm gonna explain this to you, okay? The reason you need to trade small when you're building any system is because in order for you to really know whether that system's gonna work, in order for you to get better and show any type of consistency in trading, you do it through conditioning. You know, like Pavlov and the dog, you do it through conditioning, you know, classical conditioning. So you repeat the correct things over and over and over again, and you repeat the right things in trading over and over and over again until it becomes second nature, until you don't have to question what you're going to be doing in the trade, and you just automatically react to what you see. That conditioning period takes time. Like, that takes time. That's one of the reasons most new traders are going to fail, is because they haven't conditioned themselves yet. And you can try to do it with paper, but your emotions are not going to be there. It's not going to be a reasonable way to do it. You have to do it with real money, but it needs to be small. And so you can build your system with paper accounts, and I think that's what paper is actually good for. But as you start to really condition, get your reps in, you need to use real money, but it needs to be a small account. And the reason it needs to be small is because if you don't trade small in the beginning, you are going to lose your account before you get your reps in to know what's working in your system, right? But where if you trade small, you can identify exactly what is working and then exploit what's working, ignore everything else. And that's why you need to trade small. Do not fall for the trap that a lot of new traders fall into, which is that they watch these big time gurus, they want to be like them, they want to trade like them, they say, hey, I'm in this to make money, and so what's the point of ever trading small? The point of trading small is because you have no idea what you're doing in the beginning. You know, and so if you don't trade small in the beginning, you're going to destroy your account. You're not going to get the experience you need to ultimately condition yourself to be successful. And like, that is the reason it takes, I would say, a minimum of 6 months, probably a year at least, until most traders are going to show consistent profits. Do not buy the hype. You're not going to start trading this month, pay your bills next month with the trading profit, and just prove everybody wrong. You know, I get it, that's the trader's dream. I had that dream when I first got started. But you will get humbled there, and you will understand that's not how it goes. Take it slow. Best advice I can give you. Take it slow. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. A lot of people are going to try their hardest and learn and still fail. I would say most people will still fail. And so understand what you're getting yourself into. It takes years. You'll probably lose money the whole time up until that point. And so be ready for that. It's not all sunshine and rainbows. It takes time, and it's not something that's easy at all. It's very difficult. And that's the best advice I can give new traders, because that's the real advice. You know, also, most day trading content is publicly available for free already. It's all publicly available for free already. And so, you know, unless you're getting a funded account with a course, I wouldn't buy a course. That's just me, but that's pure preference and, you know, subjective opinion. Anyways, SYN is trying here. Honestly, SYN is so sketchy to me now. It got halted again? For what? Look at that. Whoa. Somebody give me the halt code. No, it's not halted. Why did this change? What's up with my level 2? Does anybody see that? Look at SYN's level 2 now. Or no, it's gone. Weird, what happened? No, I don't know. ONTX. I guess it's not halted. What was the halt code originally for SYN? It was... Okay. PCK. CYTH pulling back some. And remember, like I said, when these fail, they fall big. Well, no, I think Tribreed, I think I gotta disagree with you on one part of that, bro. I think coaching is fine. And I think coaching, like I said, I think if you're gonna pay for premium trading content, I think coaching is fine, and I think coaching is preferable. To me, at least. I think if you're gonna learn a course, like a pre-recorded course that everybody has seen, it's just not for me, right? But like an individual coaching, customized coaching session from somebody that has actually been profitable, that can be very valuable. Like I said, I'm not selling coaching, so it's not like I have like a, you know, I'm not pushing coaching. I don't know any good coaches. Research it. I don't know. But my point is that I think coaching can be valuable. Courses, pre-recorded, everybody sees them, you know, just kind of selling expensive courses that everybody sees that are pre-recorded, you know, like people will say it's a mentoring session, but if you got 1,000 students, that's not mentoring. That's just giving people a bunch of pre-recorded stuff. You know, that's, I don't know if I agree with that, but hey, everybody's different. In the end, people have different preferences, and so I can't hate on any of it. Just do your research is the best advice I can give anybody. Yeah, I use a cash account. If I knew how to research, why would I need coaching? No, I mean just like research Google, read reviews of the different platforms you're using and the different coaches and the different, read the platforms and reviews of the different coaches and courses and stuff like that to see if it's good. That's what I would do. I would find an unbiased source and then find the reviews from different places through that source is what I would do. Yeah, if you trade a cash account, that's correct. There's no PDT rule. I trade a cash account and I trade, 50, 60 times a week sometimes? And my account is roughly $9,000. So I have like a $9,000 account, and so I use $4,500 one day, $4,500 the next, and then by the time the next day rolls around, the funds from the first day are settled back into my account. And so basically, if you want to trade a cash account, you take the amount you need, or you take the amount of the account and you divide it by 2. And that is how much equity you'll have per day. And that's so basically, if you want to, if you have a $4,000 account, is $2,000 in trading a day? Is $2,000 in equity per day good enough for you to trade in? And in penny stocks, it's probably fine. It's probably plenty. I have like a $9,000 account, but I trade probably, what, 50 times a week, maybe? And so, yeah, if you have a cash account, there's no PDT rule. The PDT rule specifically applies to margin accounts only. And so if you got a cash account, there's no PDT rule. And I think if you're going long on stocks and you don't need to go short, there's no reason to have a margin account if you have less than 25K. There's no reason to have a margin account if you have less than 25K, unless you specifically want to short. Because if you're day trading, you're just going to have a lot easier time with a cash account, and you're going to get to trade more, and specifically with penny stocks, that is, in penny stocks specifically. Mid and high caps are a different animal. It's going to be a lot harder to get the funds to do that. You probably need margin, but yeah, with penny stocks, it should almost always be a cash account if you have less than 25K. Hey, and if you appreciate all of this free information, hit the subscribe button, click the bell, turn on notifications. I don't see much moving right now. I mean, I'm still looking at SYN is on the scans. We got PECK, that looks okay. NAKD, CHEK, but none of these are really looking that great. I need to wait for some moves, and so that's what we're doing. Still kind of looking at FCEL here. FCEL. Not terrible. I mean, it's still holding these moves, and it's a big float stock though. That's the big problem for me. It's just a larger float. Alright, so I'm in a few contracts here, back and forth. Got myself about break even now on this one. And so now we're down in futures. It looks like I'm going to take a loss here just from the market just squeezing up big. So I'm down 112 bucks. Just a little weird market, going back and forth. I should probably stop trading futures just because it's so choppy. I made a few $100s in futures, but we'll come back to it. What's up, David? CYTH and CTY. Let me see. What's up, Kyle? Whoa, NCTY. Hey, thank you, Kyle. I appreciate that. I missed that one. Yeah, look at NCTY, guys. This one, I remember this one from yesterday. It has a very, very small float, too. So, yeah. But look at NCTY, man. That one is crazy, crazy, guys. Huge squeezes, huge rips. Alright, yeah, NCTY, guys. I don't know what the catalyst is. Let me see if I can find it here for NCTY, but this is a big move. This is the 9. I don't know why this one's moving. I mean, it was a big catalyst-driven move from yesterday. Very small float for NCTY. Very, very small float. And this one just went crazy this morning. I don't know how I'm just now seeing this, to be honest, because this move happened a long time ago. I don't know how I'm missing most of this move. Alright, so here's a pullback here. Now, let's see if it holds over 9. If it breaks over 9 and then holds, that looks good. We might consider that. If it could break over and hold. But we need it to actually hold and break and actually legitimately hold there. So it's at 950s. Let's see what a new candle's opening up. We still got some time for a new candle, so we'll wait. SPY's so choppy, it's hard to trade. We're probably not going to trade any more futures today. We'll see, though. We got NCTY, though, pulling back to 9. Now, 9 might be an interesting bounce level. Maybe. Alright, guys. Oh, but yeah, if you guys do want to trade futures, check out Top Step. It's a funded account program for futures. And basically what they do is they allow you to actively day trade futures on their platform, and they fund traders. And so it's a proprietary trading firm where if you prove you're profitable with a demo account, they fund you anywhere between $30K up to over $100,000 as professional proprietary futures traders with an 80% profit split. They funded over 3,000 traders last year, and they've paid out to those traders with withdrawals over $2 million. There's no PDT rule in futures. You can trade as much as you want, and it's open almost 24/7. I consider futures like heaven for experienced traders. There's a lot of benefits. Y'all check it out. Here's the link if you want to help support your boy here. SYN. Yeah, we're looking at SYN. I'm still looking at, honestly, NCTY. Man, my service sucks over here. BNGO, I don't know. I don't invest in penny stocks. I think most penny stocks are terrible companies. So what they do might you know, they might go up or down long or short term, but what they're going to do long term, I have no idea, and I'm highly skeptical of most of them. Oh, I got the hiccups still, man. I've had the hiccups for like a week. We got TOPS showing up on my scan. Sorry, I got the hiccups. TOPS is making some moves. Yeah, I'm trading E-minis and micro E-minis. Yeah, that's what I'm trading. PIXY. PIXY is okay. ZOM. Yeah, I mean, ZOM's just sideways right now. We'll come back to it. DTEA, sideways. HUSA. I'm looking at kind of former runners, but most of these have low volume. SENS. I mean, SENS doesn't look that bad. Good volume, but it might just be a big float. I use Benzinga. You can check out the link in the description for Benzinga. Really dope scan. What's up, Jonathan? So I'm actually from Louisiana, but I rep Houston. See, I got my LSU hat on too. But yeah, I'm from Louisiana originally, but I live in North Houston suburbs. Rudy's is the truth, though, man. If y'all ever go to Houston, go to Rudy's, man. That barbecue is legit. All right, we got SRAX making some moves. NEPH, AVGR. Yeah, I mean, I'm from Baton Rouge, man. That's where I'm from. Go Tigers. Yes, sir. I'll check it out, Dan. No, yeah, they show me where it's from. Cal. Yeah, they show me where it's from. Yeah, so I know exactly where it's coming. I know exactly why my channel's doing better in the last, you know, few weeks. In the end, it boils down to YouTube's recommending my content more, so shout out to YouTube. Appreciate the love, YouTube. Yeah, man, I'm still mad about Joey Burrow getting hurt, man. That's a terrible. Honestly, I'm mad at the Bengals, man. It's the coach. The coach the O-line, it's just, it sucks, man. I'm super disappointed about Burrow, because like I was watching the Bengals and he was doing good, man, for a rookie, you know. Just super disappointed about it, and you know, I think Miles needs to sit out. I don't like Miles Brennan as a quarterback. I think what's his name, the latest one, did really well. JAGX is trying to reclaim BWAP. Let's watch it. Hey, what's up, Armani? I'll tell you this: I'm rooting for the Bucks in the championship. I mean, I don't know. I just can't get down with Sunshine, man. You know, and Etienne. You know, like I get it, but like Etienne or whatever his name is in Clemson, he went to, you know, instead of going to LSU, he went to another team, and so, you know, should have stayed with LSU. In the end, it's his choice. I get it. I'm not hating on him. I wish him the best. I don't know, Daniel. Honestly, I've been to Old Town Spring. My wife got one of her tattoos over at Old Town Spring. Like, her and I went. She was getting a cover-up tattoo. and we recently went, like in the last 6 months, to get the tattoo. And so we went in Old Town Spring to get the tattoo, and Old Town Spring is really cool, man. That's one of the coolest places in Houston. It was a little bit slow just because of the coronavirus. You know, it was a little bit dull, and there wasn't that many people there. But it was still a cool place. IPDN, guys. Look at IPDN. Wow. Look at this rip. Look at IPDN, guys. IPDN up to 240s. Crazy moves. Alright, so let's look for a pullback to like 225 right here. We pull back there, I might dip by this. TIGR Tiger showing up on the scans, and honestly it doesn't look that bad either. Yeah, it just takes time, man. I mean, Saint, I think you're a little bit behind in the stream, bro. So hit the live button. Hit the live button next to the play button. You'll catch back up, man. Wait, what? What's up, Trader T? What happened? Yes. Can you make unlimited day trades, or what are the restrictions? Not trying to get in trouble or banned. So it depends on what type of account you have. If you have a cash account, you can trade as much as you want with a cash account, as long as you have the equity to. You have to wait 2 days after each trade with a cash account for those funds to settle. And so what I do is I use half of my equity one day, half of my equity the next, and then by the time the next day rolls around, the funds from the first day are settled back into my account. If you have a margin account, you can only day trade 3 times per rolling 5-day period. It's called the PDT rule. Look it up. And if you do try to trade over that, they will freeze your account for 90 days, I think is what it is. It's something crazy like that. If you try to trade over 3 times per week, they'll freeze you. Chat probably knows a little bit better. I'm using Thinkorswim and Top Step. Yeah, I go live every morning, Jonathan. Every weekday, that is. I've been slacking on my weekend videos, but ISIG, IPDN. Still looking at IPDN. I mean, it's got to pull back some for me to want to get involved. It needs to pull back to like 220s for me. Yeah, D. I mean, and we're a beginner channel. You know, we're a resource for beginners, and so I don't mind answering them. I trade a little bit of it all, but not actively. Hey, nice, Mai. I've been trading for about 4 years. But again, I trade small still, and I'm not an expert, you know. IPD and ripping up. Never got the 225 pullback, but still look pretty good. Oh, man. GRTS and LTBR. But yeah, look at IPD and ripping up over 250s. Look at GRTS. Looks like a small float for GRTS. Look at that. We also have LTBR. Hey, nice, Cody. Hey, happy to help, brother. Is trading your full-time job? No. No, it's not. And 4 years is a little bit misleading. Really, it's about 3. I started trading 4 years ago, and I took like a year-long break. You can see I created this channel in 2016, but then I didn't do anything with it until like 2017, 2018, really. And so 4 years is a little bit misleading. It's more like 3 years, you know. But no, I do not live off of my trading profits yet. Nah, it wasn't an old boyfriend's tattoo. It was just something that she got that was a little bit too open, you know. And so she wanted it. It was a little bit too open, and the guy kind of did a bad job of it, and so she wanted to get it covered up with something else. She's not. I don't think my wife's. I'll tread lightly with what I was gonna say. My point is, it wasn't an old boyfriend. How did I get into trading? To be honest, I got into trading just by, like, I watched the movie The Big Short. You guys remember that movie? Great movie. Love that movie. I watched the movie The Big Short, and I started to realize you can make money in trading, and so I became curious, which I think a lot of people get really curious about trading because they just don't know enough about it. And so I saw that movie, I became curious, and so sure enough, you know, I Googled, I YouTubed and Googled day trading, and what do I get? I get Tim Sykes, I get Tim Grittani showing up here, you know, and so I watched them for a while, and I looked at some of their stuff, and I just slowly started to get more and more interested in it. Yeah, I think all traders love that movie, and it's really what got me started in trading. Like, cause like you see how much money's floating around in the trading space, and you realize like there's some money to be made in trading, and I think that's what gets a lot of people. The Big Short, Cal. Yeah. I mean, I'm never gonna say anything bad about anybody. Flush. Oh, Kyle, bro, if you've never seen The Big Short, Kyle, and you're a trader, watch it. It's easily the best trading movie ever. There's 2 good trading movies that you need to watch. If you're a trader, you need to watch these 2 trading movies. The first one is The Big Short. That would be the #1 trading movie, in my opinion, the best trading movie in the world. The second one is Margin Call. Margin Call is a really good movie. It's about trading in the stock market, and so Margin Call and The Big Short, the 2 best trading movies ever. All the other ones are okay, but those 2 are really good. Wolf of Wall Street is good as well, but it's not really about trading per se. But The Wolf of Wall Street's good too. I like that movie too, but it's not really about trading. Yeah, and if you haven't seen both of those as traders, they're both pretty recent, like in the last 10 years. They both come out in the last 10 years. And so if you haven't seen either of those 2, you need to watch them. Those are the best trading movies in the world. Yeah, I love Wall Street. Yeah, the OG Wall Street movie. It's not really about trading. It kind of is, but it's not really as relatable. Like, the good thing about Margin Call and the good thing about The Big Short is that it's relatable. You know, it's modern for the most part. The old Wall Street is good, and I love the movie. I love both of them. You know, the new one's not bad either. The new Wall Street movie. The problem is that it's just not as relatable to traders nowadays, because trading back then was so different that it's just not as relatable. I'm up like 20 bucks. Something small. But green, I'll take it. Green streak's still alive. And like I said, I trade small, but really it's just because in the last 4 months I've started to develop a penny stock system, and so I'm still kind of in the sample size where I'm testing it. And so my plan, as long as we continue to be this consistent, is to add the rest to give myself a big account and then start to take some swings with this system. We'll see how that goes. I don't know when that's going to be, but that's where we're at now. Because like I said, this is my graph over the last week, and it's just been a really successful trading period. And so it's just been a really solid trading period over the last few weeks, and you know, we're gonna keep the green streak alive, but yeah. Yeah, for sure. I mean, listen, I'm not gonna say anything bad about anybody specific. I will say that there are some gurus that try to sell $1,000 DVDs that are 5 years plus old. You know what I mean? And if you guys understand how much the market changes in 5 years, you understand how obsolete those DVDs are. And so that's all I'll say. I'm not going to say anybody specific. All I'll say is that some of them are selling $1,000 DVDs that are over 5 years old. You know, and that seems a little scummy to me. You know, but hey, it is what it is. Like I said, I'm not going to mention names. I'm not trying to start drama or whatever. I'm just giving you guys the truth, which is that most day trading content is publicly available for free already. Most of it's on YouTube. And so there's no need to pay extreme amounts for a course or a service. It just doesn't make sense in the trading space. And a lot of the people that try to justify it are people that have already spent so much money on it that they need to justify that expense in their head. And so it kind of creates this toxic culture to where they're so loyal to somebody just because they've spent so much money on those people that anybody that has any reasonable criticism towards them, they just spew hate at them, you know, or they get so upset because it hurts to think, hey, maybe I got a little ripped off here. And like, that's the reality. I'm not saying any names, but like, that's the truth. Any book recommendations? Trading in the Zone, Millionaire Traders, Market Wizards by Jack Schwager. Hey, why don't I do this, guys? Anybody want a book here? I'll do a book giveaway. Y'all want a book giveaway? I got you guys. I'll run a few Amazon businesses, and so stamps.com, the people I use to ship my products on Amazon, they give me like a free ebook every month, and I still haven't used them. I don't even know how much. Let me see. I don't even know how many ebooks I still have here. Let me try. I know it's at least like 2 or 3. Let me see it. I'm gonna have to do it on my phone. I lost my Audible password. Let me find it. Oh wait, I think I have Audible app here. Let me find it. Yeah, I do have the app. Alright, hold on. Oh no, it's gonna be an ebook. I'll give you guys an ebook. Trading in the Zone you can actually find free on YouTube. You can find like the full audiobook free on YouTube. Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. What's another good one? Market Wizards by Jack Schwager. Millionaire Traders. They're all good. I mean, I trade penny stocks, and this is my graph trading penny stocks, and so I like penny stocks. Yeah, The Big Short's also a book too. Here, I'll be right back. I gotta go get service. I'll be right back. All right, yeah, I got some credits we could give away real quick. So we'll go ahead and give some ebooks away. We'll give 2 away. All right, we'll give 2 ebooks away. Yeah, Market Wizards is old, but the trading lessons are important. All right, so look, this is how we're gonna do it, guys. This is how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna write this up real quick. Hold on. Alright, so here's the rules. Let me type this out real quick. Let me make these larger and center them so you guys can see. Alright. Alright guys, so here's the ebook. This is what we're gonna do. Here's the rules. Alright, here's the rules. Here's the ebook giveaway rules, okay? I'm gonna call out a specific number, and the first 2 people, I'm gonna make it 2 people. So the first 2 people to type that number back to me in chat, you don't have to type the full number out. You don't have to type for like 2. You don't have to type TWO. You just have to type 2, the actual number 2. So the first 2 people to type a number in, I'm gonna call out a number here. I'm gonna say whatever it is. I'm gonna say it right here. The first 2 people that I see on my end to type that number in the chat win the ebook. You gotta email me or message me on Discord your email address. My email address is beginnertrading@gmail.com. Nope. Stop saying random numbers, guys. We haven't even said the number yet. I haven't said the number yet. You gotta wait for me to say it. Stop saying the random number. Y'all, seriously, I'm about to start banning people. You know, y'all stop saying the numbers. Yeah, I'm about to start banning people. Alright. Anyways. Alright. So, I know we got a lot of people here. The latency might be different. There might be some lag. I have to go with whoever I see first on my end, and I'll take a picture of who the first 2 people I see say the number I say on my end. Okay, yeah, it happens every time, Daniel. All right, so are you guys ready? All right, the number is, the number that you guys have to type in, again, the first 2 people to do it win the book. The number is 523. 523 is the number. The first 2 people to type 523 in the chat win. All right, Batter is number 1, B Rice is number 2. Batter is number 1, B Rice is number 2. Let me take the picture just so you guys know. This is what I show on my end. All right, this is what I showed. I can't control it. This is what I showed on my end. Batter and B Rice. All right, those are the 2 winners. Congrats, y'all win the ebook. I know it might show up differently on your end based off of latency, which is why I said It's whoever shows up first on my end. You might show up first on your end, but I have to just go by whatever shows up first on my end, which was Batter and B Rice. Those were the first two. You can see the picture of it here. Alright. Alright. Now, like I said, email me at beginnertrading@gmail.com and I will message you, or I will email back to you the ebook. Let me know which ebook you want. Honestly, you can get any ebook on Audible. It doesn't have to be trading related. I suggest Market Wizards. That's usually the one I send. But hey, listen, you want any other type of book, leave it in the email. Let me know what you want, bro. I got you. I'll send it to you today. Yeah, congratulations to the winners, guys. Anyways, what we got? We got RAND. Man, that was honestly low-key stressful, guys. Doing a giveaway with 700 people here, that's a little bit stressful, man. I'm like, everybody's mad at me now, you know? But yeah. SYN, guys. SYN's breaking up, though. It's up to 130s now. It's beginnertrading@gmail.com is the email. We got a few people that are really late. Mini and Master, y'all hit the live button. Hit the live button. If you pause, it delays the stream, so hit the live button. Yeah, I rigged my own game to give away a free ebook to people I don't know. Makes a ton of sense. Y'all stop complaining. You know, don't be babies about it. I know. Most of the time they're kidding, bro, so we're good. Like I said, I'm just messing with y'all too. David, get out of here, bro. Scammer. John's a scam. You know, honestly, it wouldn't be the first time somebody called me a scam, you know. The funniest ones are like, this guy's a scam. And I'm like, I don't charge for anything. What, am I scamming you guys out of your time? I'm scamming you guys out of free content? I'm so sorry, you know. PECK looking weak. We'll see if it reverses eventually today. ICD, we're watching that. Fake stream. Yeah, right. This is a fake stream. Yeah. Scam an ebook. Scamming us for our love. I know. Pre-recorded. That's right. I'm just so good at predicting. I predicted what everybody would say and then had a counter for it. Change the music. Yeah. Yeah, right. It's a win-win for everybody, bro. Alan, you're a little late, brother. Honestly, we low-key might live in a simulation. Honestly, I'm kind of convinced we might be in a simulation. You know, like the Matrix. And here's the reason why. And this is the argument I told Carol. And this is Elon Musk's argument for the simulation theory. All right? Y'all want to hear this argument? The argument's interesting. And this is the argument I told my wife, and I made my wife believe in the simulation theory too. This is the argument, is that if it is possible for mankind, or for humans to eventually create a simulation that people can live in, it's actually statistically more likely that we are already in that simulation. That's the logic by Elon Musk. Again, I'll say it again. If it is possible for us in the future to develop a simulation that works, then it's actually statistically more likely for us to already be in that simulation. That's the simulation theory. Very interesting too. And I kind of, it makes sense. It's plausible. Interesting. You know, I'll say that. I'm not saying I'm fully sold on it. I'm just saying that's the argument. That's Elon Musk's argument. And it's an interesting argument, to be honest. It makes sense, you know. Hey, yeah, let's get 30 more likes up here. Let's break 100 likes, team. Let's do it. Honestly, I didn't get much sleep last night. I really didn't. I didn't get any sleep last night. It absolutely makes sense, because think about it like this, right? If it's possible for us to create that type of simulation, if you think in the future that it's possible for us to actually create that type of simulation, considering the huge advances we made in technology with regard to like just the scale of technology we have nowadays with VR, with augmented reality, all of that stuff, then it is plausible to think that we would someday be able to create a simulation like that. And again, if it's possible for us to do that in the future, if you think it's possible for us to do in the future, then it makes sense that it's actually more likely that we're already in that type of simulation to begin with, because it just makes more sense that way, statistically speaking. And so it makes sense to me. I understand the argument. I don't know if I'm sold on it. I like to believe that I live in my own reality, but hey, it's deep and it's interesting. I'll say that. SYN, I'm watching SYN here. This is actually the stock I made the most money on today. But honestly, ever since it got halted on this down drop at about 9:50 market time, I've been very skeptical of it. I don't know if I like it. Yeah, listen, I'm a big nerd, guys. I talk about nerdy stuff in here, you know. The good thing about being a nerd growing up is that we're the ones that make money when we get older, you know. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, it's actually possible as well, Kurt. Yeah, for sure. That's an interesting look at it, too. I don't know, man. We'll see. For SYN here, this level, 130 is holding as support. And so looking for that range up to 140 is where I'm watching it. Yeah, it's profitable. Weirdo here. Hey, I'm a weird. We're all a little weird, aren't we? You know. MTP, guys, look at MTP spiking up here. It's at 220s. Oh wait, I'm a nerd. Dude, I'm certainly a nerd, man. I'll put it, y'all wanna know how much of a nerd I am? Alright? It actually ended up working out here, and I think you can kind of see the path I've taken to, you can kind of see the path I've taken to be on YouTube, right? This is how much of a nerd I am, okay? When I was 11 years old, when I was 10 years old actually, there's two things. I got in trouble because I used to illegally stream Star Wars. As a kid, as a 10-year-old kid, I got a letter, a cease and desist letter, because I was pirating the first Star Wars prequel that came out. Or no, I think it was the second one, actually. It was the second Star Wars prequel I was pirating. And I got, from Warner Brothers, I believe, I got a cease and desist letter threatening to sue me. My dad was livid about it. I also created a website when I was 10. It was a Majora's Mask Zelda Majora's Mask fan page where it had walkthroughs, tips on how to beat the game, and all this different stuff that actually got a bunch of traffic from what was the hosting service? It was like GeoCities or something like that. But yeah, I was doing that when I was like 10 years old. That's how big of a nerd I am, you know. I still like Zelda too, you know, but NAKD. Yeah, so here's MTP. It's pulling back. I don't like the volume. NAKD. PECK. If PECK starts to fight its way back here. But yeah, these are my trades today. We got into we got into SYN, largest win today. We also got into JAGX a few times. Got close to break even at the end of it. I don't think I got into CHEK. Let me see what else I traded. Okay, so yeah, we got into Bingo. Made a little bit. We got into BYFC. Lost a little bit. We got into SYN, made the most. We got into CYTH, made some more. So we're mostly green. Although it's not much, but we're green on the day. We'll take it so far. I don't know if I'm going to trade anymore. We'll see. I'm still waiting to see if I find anything that looks good. I just don't see anything right now. JAGX is still kind of chilling up here over the VWAP. Now, this doesn't look terrible. Yeah, for sure. Like, looking back on it, I always got made fun of for, like, being like that as a kid. But, like, looking back on it, I'm actually very happy that, I went that route. Because I think that route, learning to create websites and, like, getting traffic when I was 10 years old, helped kind of motivate me to be more interested in computers. So, looking back, I think it's actually a good thing that happened. But, at the time, I didn't get bullied, because, like, I wasn't really a small kid most of the time, but, I certainly got made fun of. HUSA. Yeah, ZOM. We've had a lot of people talk about ZOM. What else do you guys see right now? GPRE is one. A little bit too expensive. IO is another one, but JAGX is kind of, if it holds VWAP, it might be more interesting here. Nah. I'm 5'11". So I'm not really short. I'm not really tall. But yeah. No more ebooks. That was too stressful, to be honest. Nah, I never played tennis. I skateboarded. I was a skateboarder. GRTS? Oh, wait. I've got a doctor's appointment today. Am I into gaming PCs? Not completely. I have a gaming PC. I recently, in the last month, just bought myself a Alienware R11, I believe is what I have now. I think this is an R11. So yeah. I like gaming. I'm mostly Xbox, though. Like I said, if y'all want that smoke in UFC 4, let me know. PECK still trying. Yeah, nah, I never played tennis. Alright, guys, but yeah, I'm probably going to go ahead and get out of here. I don't see anything else that I really like right now. But yeah, like I said, guys, you want to help support your boy here, I'm going to email, like I said, email me if you guys, unless you're in our Discord, for everybody that want an ebook. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and close it down. Hit the subscribe button, guys. We do this live every single weekday morning for free on YouTube. We're not experts, but we genuinely make money every day, at least for the most part. Like I said, I don't trade huge, but I'm on a pretty decent green streak, and I've done it all live. We're not experts here. We're just free resources and communities for traders. And if you want to support free movements like that, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We broke 1,000 viewers today, 1,000 people here live. We got like 1,040 people here live today. That's the craziest amount of people we've ever had here. I appreciate the love and support. I really do. If you want to help support me, guys, check out Top Step. Top Step is a funded account program for futures. There's no PDT rule in the futures market. They fund traders anywhere between 30K up to over 100K if you prove you're profitable. The base package is $120 for the first month. If you use my link, it's only $120. A very cheap funded account program. And if you can make 2K on that demo account they give you while following the rest of their rules, they fund you $30,000 as a pro futures trader. As a proprietary futures trader with an 80% profit split. So if you make $1,000 net on the funded account, you get to keep $800. They get to keep $200 for funding you that money. They've paid out millions to their traders last year. Over $2 million were withdrawn from them in profitable trader withdrawals. Last year in 2020, they funded over 3,000 traders. And if you want to check it out and help support your boy here, I'll post this link. I am going to be biased in their favor because I post referral links and make a commission. But if you want to help support me, there's the link. Check it out. There's the description. Check it out. Also, check out Benzinga. These scanners are super helpful. Really teaching me what's moving in the market, guys. Well, have a good day. Good luck in the market. We'll see you guys a little bit later. Good luck, and thanks for watching, team. Have a good day. We'll hit that like button. We broke 500 likes today. Hey, I love you all. Appreciate the support. Thank you guys for helping me break 1,000 people today. I really do appreciate it. Be safe in the market. A good green day again. We're green again today, guys, and everything. So we'll see you guys later. Have a good day, and thanks for watching, team.